What's up, everybody? Welcome to the greatest show on earth, Progressive Talk Live, Prog Talk. I'm your host, handsome, humble Dusty Smith, and we got a good packed show for you guys tonight. So we missed Monday's night show. We're gonna do at least 2 hours worth of material, and maybe 3 hours worth of material in 2 hours. Gonna do it really quick. Shotgun that motherfucker. I hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are staying safe and happy out there. Tonight we're gonna talk about the Joe Rogan spreading the Obamagate theory. Gonna talk about fucking Elon Musk going full goddamn MAGA with Redpilled talk. Fuck that shit. Gonna look at a compilation of Karen videos. Karen videos have been going viral this week, so that's the hot new thing. Fucking Karens. I even wrote a little ditty for that. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be amazing. And Chud Watch is coming at you. Got an incredibly large Chud Watch section to talk about tonight. And a few palate cleansers at the end. So it should be a good one. Thank you guys for tuning in. And we got a very special guest tonight. Look at this shit. Let me just move over to the chat so I can see what you guys are saying as we unveil the special guest. Special guest tonight. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Come here. Come here. Let's show everybody how pretty he is. Special guest, Mr. Floof is joining us tonight. Mr. Floof. Mr. Floof. Oh, Mr. Floof, the prettiest boy. He's joining us tonight. He's going to be my star, and he's so excited. He's going to eat my hand up. He's going to lick my face off. This is going to go so well having Mr. Floof out here tonight. He's like, what am I doing in this room, Daddy? I get so excited. I just want to cheer you up. Yeah. So this is one of the good boys we rescued here at the Human Society Mississippi Animal Sanctuary. So thank everybody for all your patronage. We do good work here. This little boy will be dead as fuck, wouldn't you, buddy? Yeah, he's so happy to be alive, though. You alive, because people supported the show. We saved you. So thank you, heroes out there, for everything you've done, and Mr. Floof thanks you. And as always, you want to support the show? Patreon.com/podcast. There's a link in the description of the video to the Patreon page. Whatever you can afford, folks, $1 or $2 a month. I mean, 100 a month is better, but if you can only afford $1 or $2, everybody can afford that. Please chip in. It all adds up and it all helps. We do good work here. Really fucking appreciate that shit. Mr. Floof loves you. And he's going to be making an appearance from time to time throughout tonight's show. So let me begin the show by checking the Super Chats. Best way to immediately support the show, Super Chats, lifeblood of the show, Super Chats, no questions dodged, every question answered. You guys know how it works. Little dollar sign down here by the chat, click it. You can donate whatever you want to donate. I read every single one of these. You can immortalize yourself forever in the Super Chats, and the more you donate, the more attention I pay to you. So buy my love, Super Chats. And Jay Hansen says, I'd like to say hi to my honey, Michelle Pence. All right, what's up, Michelle Pence? I am very lucky to have her in my life, and she is such a wonderful woman who means a whole lot to me. Yeah, I like that. A dedication. You can dedicate your notes to people, so that's cool. Thank you, Jay Hansen. MD499. Hi, Dusty. Hi, MD. Do you know any fun questions to stump Christians? I meant to ask during Wednesday's show, but it's too late. Boop the puppers nose for me, please. My favorite question is to ask them if they believe that sin is a byproduct of free will. Because it is. The reason they say that you sin is because you have free will to choose. And so they say, yes, I think sin is a byproduct of free will. So then you ask them, is there sin in heaven? And they're like, no, of course not. And I'm like, what? You don't have free will in heaven then, right? If sin is a byproduct of free will and you don't have free will in heaven, you don't have free will. That's what it means, right? So anyway, stump them, stump the band, stump the band. Breaking Bad 094, got one ready to light up. Yeah, I wish I could, you lucky motherfucker. I can't do it after the show's over. I'll be too fucking stoned. Can't wait to sit back and relax, enjoy this show. Stay strong, I will. Thank you. Appreciate that, Breaking Bad. Sex Pecan gave me $10 and said, Dada Dusty. Thank you, Sex Pecan. You are a very sexy pecan. The sexiest pecan I've ever seen in my goddamn life. And you sent me another one that I can't see, but it says, you deserve this more than I do. I can't argue with that, you know. Can't say you're wrong, because you're definitely right. But thank you, Sex Pecan. You're a beautiful human individual. And a good morning, Dusty. Did you know God, the Holy Spirit, face look like Elon Musk in the Philippines right now? Oh, fuck Elon Musk. The fleas are a little bit better today. We're working on them. I bought a bunch of flea bombs. We're waiting for them to come in, so we're going to flea bomb the fuck out of this place. Be putting it on my traps every night and trying to kill them off. So we're in the process of eliminating my worst enemy. I'm almost to the point where I'm just going to start worshiping them. Like, I give in, fleas, you in. You are my God now. Just tell me what to do to keep you from biting me, and I will do it. But not there yet. Almost, but not quite. What's up, Kinky? Appreciate that. I want Mr. Floof to be my friend. He is funny. He is cute, isn't he? Mr. Floof is just the cutest little boy. You want to come say hi again, Mr. Floof? Mr. Floof, Mr. Floof, So damn cute, Mr. Floof. He the cutest boy that ever was, and his name is Mr. Floof. Oh yeah, lick on me. Oh, got a little tongue action there. All right. I don't like you like that. I just want to be friends, buddy. But okay, yeah. Do what you got to do. I understand. I understand the urge. Like, I can't blame you. You're only human. Yeah. Pretty dang. Pretty dang. All right. You ripped my earphones up. All right. Let me start the show, buddy. Let me start the show. I'll have you back on in a minute, Mr. Floof. Let me get the show going, because we have so much to talk about right now. What's up, Ford 8484? How you doing? What's up, Tom Carwell? Bradley Elskin says, for Mr. Floof. Now, how much do you love me, Daddy? Oh, I love you so much, Bradley Elskin. You don't even fucking know the things I would do to you if you was here. Bradley Elskin, sexy. And Jake Jonas, much love from upstate New York, you sexy beast. You a sexy beast, Jake Jonas. Thank you. My New York buddies up there. All right, let's go ahead and start the fucking show. Why not? First off, Joe goddamn Rogan, Bro Rogan, signed an exclusive deal with Spotify. They paying this motherfucker $100 million to exclusively put his show on Spotify. Now, I don't know if that's a good deal for Spotify or not. I would think it's not, to be honest with you, because my experience when people try to leave YouTube and go elsewhere, their audiences generally don't follow them. Maybe it'll be different for Joe Rogan. You know, maybe his audience, a large portion will move over. But I would doubt it. I think the ratings for a show are going to be far less on Spotify than what they are on YouTube. And so they might have made a giant error. But who knows? I don't fucking know. Getting a lot of free press out of it right now. So, but holy shit, $100 million for this dude. That's like top tier sports athlete shit right there, man. And stupid Spotify, don't they know they could have had the exclusive rights to this show for only $30 million? Dumbasses! You could have saved yourself $70 million on this show, and this show would have done just as good as Joe Rogan's show. I'm pretty sure on that. Not 100% sure, but like 99% sure I will be doing Joe Rogan numbers on Spotify. Just saying. Before anybody quotes me on that, I'm just joking. And so next up, not surprising, fucking Joe Rogan chud at shit, always chudding it up, everyday chud, every day he's chudding it, chud. All right, so he's out there spreading the Obamagate bullshit, of course. Dude's already said, here, can't vote for Biden, I guess I'll vote for Trump. So he's fucking spreading this bullshit, because he's been listening to Jimmy Dore, who I'm going to start calling that Crypto MAGA. That's my new phrase I'm going to start using, Crypto MAGA. So, in my opinion, if you use your platform to shit on Democrats in a way that makes it more likely for Trump to win than not, you might as well be a Crypto MAGA, right? You might as well be a MAGA. You're helping Trump to win. So, Crypto MAGA gets to that spread. And I'm not saying at all that you cannot criticize the Democratic Party. I do it all the time. Going to do it again tonight. But there's a way you do it. Everybody has this overall narrative they put out there. You know, it's this meme and this meme and this meme and this video and this video and this video and this thing I decided to cover and this thing I said I cover. And all of that makes up your overall narrative. And if your overall narrative makes people either less likely to vote for Biden or vote for all or more likely to vote for Trump, you're helping Trump to win. You have to own that shit. I'm sick of all these motherfuckers pretending like this ain't true. This is true. All right? Just don't be a weasel about it. Admit, yeah, what I'm doing is helping Trump to win, and I'm okay with it for X, Y, Z. At least I would have respect for you then. I would still say you're stupid and explain to you why you're stupid. But I wouldn't call you a weasel like Cal Kalinske. I wouldn't call you a fucking weasel. But anyway, back to Bro Rogan out there spreading fucking bullshit conspiracy theories. And the person he had on, I don't know who the hell it was, this lady, she seemed pretty intelligent. She seemed to almost push back a little bit, but Joe Rogan just out there spreading bullshit. So let's listen, and then I'm going to cover why he's dumb as fuck.
There's the Obamagate series.
That's
you got to follow that.
Nutcase.
Yeah, nutcase.
Yeah, it's a nutcase.
The sitting president, the exiting president, literally hires or gets the FBI to investigate Trump.
Yeah, the sitting president literally hired the FBI, right? That's what happened, isn't it? Obama was out there. Who can I hire to fucking shit on Trump? Let me hire the FBI to do it, because that's what happens. You can just hire the FBI to shit on Trump. This is definitely what happened, you fucking moron. You fucking no-brain, good goddamn $100 million making motherfucker. I'm just jealous, though, to be honest with you.
I don't know anything about Obamagate, but I did see a takedown of Obamagate that was pretty harsh, where the guy was like, it basically relies on you having to believe a series of conspiracy theories. And
yeah, well, that's Joe Rogan for you. Joe Rogan's big buddies with Alex Jones. He didn't see the fucking thing that debunked it. He went and watched Jimmy Dore, and Jimmy Dore, he convinced me. Yeehaw! And then we'll get out here and tell millions of folks Obamagate's real. Woohoo! Pew, 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 pew. Like the fucking Yosemite Sam with the goddamn blogosphere.
In order for it to even hold up. And I am going to sit here right now before everyone's all like, da, 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 da. I know nothing about Obamagate. And I actually don't give a shit.
That might have been an older video. That might have been an older
No,
video.
it's from last night.
No, you don't talk about Joe Rogan.
Listen to Jimmy Dore's video on it.
Yeah, definitely listen to Jimmy Dore, folks. That's what you want to do. Jimmy Dore all the way, yeah.
Dore's video is excellent. And he breaks down exactly what the administration did.
Yeah.
And that it's illegal. And that you're essentially using the FBI to spy on Trump. And then when it turned out that all that Russia stuff that they were claiming was going to happen didn't take place, and that they knew it wasn't really happening to begin with. That what they were saying was...
What the fuck are you talking about? Did you read the Mueller report? It was proven. Now, we don't know how much Russia interfered with our elections, but we definitely know they did it. Even Facebook has admitted that. Now, it may not have been on much, I don't know, but to claim it didn't happen is ridiculous. Okay, you're lying. Well, now, why are you lying? I don't know. I guess that's up to the people to figure out.
It was all exaggerating and hyperbole, and they were trying to turn it into something that it wasn't.
I don't know.
Okay, you don't know.
I haven't been following it.
It's not
I see
good.
it, and
it's all not good. It's not good because
what's the other story that we need to follow? The other
there's so many
series.
series. There's so many going on right now, right? Is Joe Biden losing his fucking mind?
Oh.
Like, do they have him locked in a basement somewhere and they're pumping him up with steroids and coke? There's the Obama.
This is what happens when you only get your information by watching short clips on YouTube. Like, it happened again today where Biden was talking to Charlemagne the God, and he spent like 20 minutes talking about his policies to help black folks. And then he says something really fucking stupid, which he should have been called out for because it was stupid. We're going to play the clip later. But then that's the only clip you see. But they don't do the same thing to Trump, in the same way. You don't see this every time he makes a gaffe. It's out there. Look, he's got fucking dementia. He's losing his mind. It's just a one-sided narrative. So anyway, obviously, like, what he's saying is stupid. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Here's Business Insider wrote an article. Trump's Obamagate conspiracy theory just got blown to pieces. Everything they said about it turned out not to be true because they just started releasing all the information. Let me pause my bloggers thing on the fucking page. Supposedly, the conspiracy theory goes that Obama unmasked Flynn early in the investigation, which wasn't true. He was never masked. And Obama, they've actually released the emails now where Obama's basically like, I don't want you to do any kind of political hit jobs on anybody. I just want you to follow the rule of law. If it leads somewhere, it leads somewhere. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So you can go read the article. It is completely fucking debunked, folks. Completely fucking debunked. So, not surprising to see Joe Rogan spread bullshit conspiracy theories and misinformation, because Joe Rogan is like one of the main ones that got me into conspiracy theories, back when he was shilling for Alex Jones bullshit. That's why I kind of decided to be a doomsday prepper. I was a Alex Jones fan. Well, I was a Joe Rogan fan first, and I saw Joe Rogan on Alex Jones' show, and I was like, well, Joe Rogan is smart. He wouldn't be fucking telling me this stuff if it wasn't true. But, like, this is the kind of shit he's listening to, these people. Here's Jimmy Dore praising Cal Kalinske for calling Bernie Sanders a cuck. Bernie, you cuck! Now you're falling in line and you're not demanding anything. Yeah, these fucking lefties now are calling Bernie Sanders a cuck. Now, let's just set aside for the fact that the modern use of the word cuck as an insult has ties to racism. Now, I'm not saying everybody that uses the word cuck is using it in a racist connotation. I'm not saying that this word cuck as an insult wasn't used for 100 years to insult people. I'm saying that the modern usage of it, the resurgence of using this, started on 4chan and it has racist roots. But let's say it doesn't have racist roots. It's definitely toxic masculinity. It's definitely meant to emasculate you. You're not a real man. You're a cuck. So imagine these so-called lefties using this loaded, toxic, right-wing language on people like Bernie Sanders. And they're absolutely going to help Trump get elected. That's what they're doing. That's what they're spending their time on. They are fucking crypto MAGAs, in my opinion. That should fucking spread. So, yeah, fuck all these people, right? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous using the word cuck against Bernie Sanders like this. It's sad. It's sad that this is what has become popular. It's exactly the same thing that happened to skeptics in 2016. Now we got a lot of the same people doing the same thing again, but a lot of new crops of people have popped up and realized how lucrative it is and how popular they are, and they get that dopamine hit because they get so many likes for all this bullshit. It's just sad. Like, it's pathetic and sad. But you guys are influencing people like Joe Rogan, so congrats, right? I guess, Joe Rogan's out there going to help fucking Trump get elected, and you guys are influencing, so good job. Hey, good job, Jimmy Dore. Gonna get Trump get elected again. Yeah, fascism for another 4 years. Hooray! Total corruption in your face all the fucking time. No belief in global warming. Fucking gonna stack the Supreme Court with people that are gonna ban abortion. Yay! All right, good job, lefties. You should definitely be fucking supported. You're definitely not fucking harming society at all, and no one should call you out. Hey, by calling you out, you know what we're doing? We're vote shaming. We're just vote shaming for you. You're just little. You're just having an opinion and doing what you want to do. Why is everybody vote shaming me? You fucking pathetic motherfucker. So fucking pathetic. Anyway, so then this video came out, and Joe Rogan out here hitting people in the head with 2x4s. Look at this shit. Oh shit! Smacked her right in the head, Joe Rogan. What are you doing? Joe Rogan going crazy? Now, of course, obviously this is not Joe Rogan. Looks like Joe Rogan. I mean, I guess it's not Joe Rogan. I'm assuming this is not actually Joe Rogan. But, oh! That ain't cool. It's fucking Joe Rogan. Apologize, Joe! So anyway, that's my Joe Rogan material for today. Now it's time to talk about Karens. I even wrote a fucking tune about it. Let's see here. Let me pull up my graphics. I had DreamWorks create this graphic for me, and I wrote a song for it, and here it goes. You should be caring less. I think you're just a mess. I think you have lost touch. 'Cause bitch, you are caring too much. Yeah. Only took me 40 minutes to write that song. I wrote it when I was on the toilet. Yeah, sometime on the toilet for 40 minutes. What's it to you? Anyway, so lots of clips of Karens going fucking viral this week. Here's a Karen at Costco. And you know, these people, they like really need some near-death experiences to get their priorities straight, right? They're just harassing people for no reason. They're so bored, got nothing better to do than go to Costco and harass people. So there's a longer video of this, but this is the short version of her like, I ain't wearing no mask, freedom! And they're like, well, you have to wear a mask here, lady. I can go shopping for you if you don't want to wear a mask. No, I'm gonna sue you! So anyway, here's a privilege at its highest peak.
I'll just put you on my 3,000 follower Instagram feed, mostly locals.
Hi everyone, I work for Costco and I'm asking this member to put on a mask because that is our company policy. So either wear the mask.
Oh, this is not the one I'm thinking of. That's the name of Karen. This is the wrong video. But anyway.
Free country.
This is a Kevin.
I work for
Kevin is the male version of Karen. So this is a privileged Kevin, not a Karen.
I'll put you on my 3,000 follower Instagram feed.
3,000 followers.
Hi everyone, I work for Costco and I'm asking this member to put on a mask because that is our company policy. So either wear the mask.
And I'm not doing it because I woke up in a free country.
Have a great day.
Have a great day. I'm taking your basket.
So you're going to take this card from me?
Sir,
yes, you
Full
don't
of
need.
stuff.
Yes, you fucking moron.
Here in our warehouse. You need to leave. Thank you very
Here,
much.
you put it on. I'll give you my card. He's going to take
like,
the
I ain't
card
fucking
away
with you.
'cause he's a pussy little bitch.
Yeah, he's the pussy little bitch.
There he is, walking away with all
I
the
ain't
stuff.
wearing American freedom.
There you go.
Get the fuck out of the store, jackass. God, these people are so fucking privileged. Now let's get into some Karens. The rest of the videos, I think, are all mostly Karens. Oh yeah, here's the one I was... No, this is not even the one I was talking about. There's so many, goddammit. But here's another one that's really good. This woman going to the store. I ain't wearing a mask. I got a medical condition. Bullshit. Your medical condition is that you're a fucking bitch. Take a pill.
You guys are asking me to leave the store for not wearing a mask when I have a medical condition, even though yours is pulled under your nose.
There's a note that says
I don't have to bring a note, and yours isn't even on. I don't have to bring a note. I don't have to bring a note. You're not even allowed to ask for it.
You just do your own thing. Is that
Thank
right?
you.
Is that what you do? You just do whatever you want to do?
It's America, right? I have a medical condition.
Kill your grandma if I want to. It's
cannot wear a
America.
mask.
Get out.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Get out.
It's America.
gonna force me now?
Yeah, we're gonna force you. We
Are
can
you gonna
refuse
put
service
your
to
hands on
anybody
me?
here.
I'm telling you to get out. You're a loser. Get out.
You loser.
Get out.
Get out, loser. Tell her.
Do it. Okay, I'll be here. What's your name, sir?
I don't have to tell you anything.
I don't have to tell you anything either.
You can talk to the police.
Call the police, please. I'll be here.
You're trespassing. Get out. Anyway, so much privilege, so little time. All the white women in the world just going nuts. Can't stand to go by the rules a little bit. But if it's a black person who didn't do the rules and they were getting beat down by a cop, he should have followed the rules. And oh my God, I'm with David Pagman. Is this performance art? It's hard to believe this is real, but it is, folks. At least I'm pretty sure it's real. Let's have a look.
It was probably 45 minutes of having it on.
She wore a
It's the
mask
first
for
time I've
45
worn
minutes.
one. I am disoriented. I'm a little mad, if you can't tell that already. Like, I'm frustrated, but I don't feel good physically. Like, I can tell you right now, I wasn't getting enough oxygen, and I just had on one of these little stupid things. I feel dizzy. My hands are kind of tingly. My heart is beating fast. So some of it's an emotional reaction, but some of it's a physical reaction. I understand the virus is real. Okay? I understand the virus is real.
But
friends, look at the numbers and tell me why everybody's living in fear. Tell me why we're putting
100,000 dead Americans, a 9/11 happening almost every single day, and this is even while we're doing social distancing and quarantining. Maybe, I don't know.
These things on and not being able to breathe. I just want to cry. Like, that's all I want to do is cry, because you can't see people's faces.
Oh my God.
You can't make human connection.
Make a connection with a mask on.
We can't hug people.
Can't hug anybody with a mask on.
We can't hold their babies.
Oh my God, I can't believe I can't hold babies anymore. Every time I go to Walmart, I hold like 4 or 5 strange babies every time. People just walking up randomly, handing me their babies. And I'm like, cool, this is amazing. Best Walmart trip ever, but now we can't do that. Fucking Corona. Can't hold my babies anymore.
I'm at the end of it.
I know, aren't you?
I'm just simply at the end of it. It doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. And it's,
You're right.
I'm not okay with it. Nothing about what we're doing is supported by the numbers that are out there. Those of you that
yes, that's why almost all the scientists and doctors and medical professionals agree, right? And we're doing it to keep the numbers down. But no, you know better, Karen, definitely. You are obviously an expert on this subject, and look how emotionally together you are. So please, let's everybody listen to this woman who wore a mask for 45 minutes and is about to have a nervous breakdown over it.
know me, like, I am one of the most compassionate, caring people you will ever.
Yeah, I'm so compassionate, Karen. I'm one of the good ones, but I will get your grandma killed. Like, I'm tired of it. Like, I'm freedom. I have freedom.
Meet. And I do care about you. But I also care about me and my children and my family. And I do care about my rights. And it's probably the last time I'm wearing this because I feel terrible. I feel emotionally terrible, but I feel physically like it affected me. So.
Good Lord, like, I don't want to say I hope she gets coronavirus. I definitely would never say that I hope she immediately gets coronavirus. But she'd spread it to everybody else because she's not wearing a mask. So it's just crazy as fuck. So next up, here's a whole collage of Karens. You guys ready for this shit? Privilege, thou's name is Karen.
Yes, please. What was that? We're sheep?
Look, after coughing on. Look,
Thank you for
I'm gonna cough when you get you sick. I don't give a shit about you. Just fucking evil bitches.
coughing. Bye.
Yo. I mean, I'm not for like violence or anything, but if somebody punched a woman for coughing on them, I would just have to say, okay, that's fair game. Seriously, that's like what she's doing is like a assault, like worse than assault. Like who knows? She could have the fucking virus and be coughing on you like that. She could be getting not only you killed, but your loved ones killed. So I don't know. Maybe a punch in the fucking jaw is what some of these motherfuckers deserve. But no, I'll take that back. No violence, folks. No violence. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get too much.
Hey, baby's over here. Move. Wow.
They're all doing that.
Wow. Oh, she's fitting.
I mean, there should be some kind of like charge, right? Assault with a potentially deadly weapon or something. Lock these people up.
I got it.
And we saw this last time. This was at a Red Lobster. We'll skip over that one because we watched the last show. But here's another pair.
You refuse me service because you're just stupid. You are so stupid.
I just put you on my 3,000 follower Instagram feed.
I already watched that one.
So. Thank you.
Hello. How you doing?
Pretty good. I need 10 on pump one, please.
Where'd you get that mask from?
Well, since we have to wear them and it makes it harder to breathe, this makes it a lot easier to breathe.
Cutting it? Yeah, I'll do that too. Thanks for the advice.
Yeah.
Hi, I have a medical condition that I'm not allowed to wear a mask, and I'm not required by HIPAA rules and regulations to disclose that.
Okay, can we shop for you?
So, what does that look like? I have private things I want to get that maybe I don't want you to see.
For you, but I can't let you in the store without a mask.
Okay, so where's the...
I got private stuff I don't want you to see. Aren't you going to take it to the counter and ring it out? Aren't they going to see it anyway? What are you talking about? You're just making up excuses to try to be difficult, to try to make people's lives hard. You know, they're just trying to do their job, and they're doing a dangerous job right now. The people that are on the front lines, working at these retail stores, you know, to make sure we can still buy food and clothing, risking their lives, and you motherfuckers are just trying to make their lives hard because you're fucking spoiled goddamn rotten. Just fucking white privilege of the highest fucking order.
regulations that state that?
The regulations?
Yeah.
That is company
Because you're
policy.
discriminating against me now. Do you know that?
I'm
You're discriminating against
that
me.
we can help you.
No, because I have private stuff that I don't want you to see.
Then you can call corporate office, but I can't help you.
Okay, well, you guys are gonna get a lawsuit because you can't.
Real scared. Sue me. What are you going to do? You're not going to sue me over that. We obviously offered to go shopping for you. Fucking people. And, anyway, that's all my caring coverage. Out of control white folks in this country. These women just so used to getting their way all the time. I want to speak to your manager. Annoying as shit. I'll get into the Trump stuff next, but let's stop and read the fucking chats. What you guys got to say in the chatty chat? Anything interesting? What the fuck is wrong with these people? A lot. They've gotten their way their entire lives. They've been spoiled. The entire society has been created for them and for their whims, and they can't be put out even a little bit or else they freak out. What a baby. Yes, babies. They should arrest them. Yep, that was violence. Agreed. Psycho Karens. It is assault. Agreed. Attempted murder. Yep. Terrorism. That's what it is. Fake cops likely get you punched. I couldn't blame them. Like if somebody wants to punch somebody for that, I cannot blame them. A Karen montage. No, you need a montage. She got COVID disease, all right. True that. Scary ass people. Doesn't Karen have some emergency tools in the trunk to calm her down? You would think. Definitely works. She knows, but all the closed business owners have been fooled. Go tell them, Karen. I know. She's the hero we've been waiting for. Karen! She's the hero we don't deserve, right? Hi, Pup. Yep, Pup is in the shot. Mr. Floof is so happy to be with his daddy today. He's like, what is going on? I'm here with all these cats today. And yeah, I know. He knows I'm talking about him, don't you, buddy? He's like, I heard my name, Daddy. I'm Mr. Floof. That's me, yeah. He's such a happy boy. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah. A little bit much, but Daddy loves you. That is a beautiful puppy. I agree. Mr. Floof is a cutie pie. He's a cutie pie. All right, let me read the super chats. Lifeblood of the show. Super chats. All right. Boom. Scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. Oh, already read that one. Tom Crowell, what's up, Tom? $5. Because you're both sexy after 40. Hells yeah. Loda, Dusty, sexy and 40. I'm 45, but thank you. Appreciate that, Tom Crowell. Breaking Bat, $14.99. Very generous Breaking Bat. Thank you. That's so much money, and this is what he talks about. Okay, yep. That's what he's going to be telling people about when he's making $100 million. Obamagate, believe it, folks. If you're a vegetarian, you actually kill more animals than fucking meat eaters do, right? No, shut the fuck up, Joe Rogan. Oh my God, forever, always, shut the fuck up. Thank you, Breaking Bad. And ALC, yeah, you know me too. Give me $20. Very generous. I'm going to take you very seriously because you have bought my love. Try borax around house for fleas. Plus, treat any grass outside with the tiny pellets that work like magic. The Supreme Court is at stake. Nobody can stay home. I'm 50. I'm pissed that Bernie is not in, but I got to vote. Yep, I know, right? Not just the Supreme Court, but all of the courts, the judgeships all across the country. And that's just like one thing. Including like all the policies and fucking everything. It's just crazy. Just crazy. Appreciate that, AOC. You know me too. Love you. Sex because 669. I'm 16. And when I got a job just to donate to you, not joking. Well, you are an amazing human being. I appreciate that. I actually left home when I was 16. Got me a job in my own apartment when I was 16. So I know all about that responsibility. And I really appreciate you stepping up and helping the animals out. You're amazing. Sex pecan and free thinking sex. But I said sex things to you earlier, nearly 16. So I didn't mean it. I don't mean it. Even though 16 is legal in Mississippi, still no. Not until you're at least 21, sex pecan. So, but thank you, Free thinking secularist $5. You remember Meridian Frost? He disappeared rather than join the anti-HW bandwagon that some of the new atheists did. Do you know what he is up to? Vaguely remember, but he should have stuck around and fought the anti-HW menace. They're back. They're back now. You know, half of them call themselves bread tube now, and the other one are just like the left tube lefties now, but they're exactly the same shit, exactly the same playbook, so appreciate that. Proto $2 Sam Cedar debated Costco Kevin. Check it out. Costco Kevin. Is that the guy that was at, I guess, the one that went to Costco, I guess. I'll check that out. Sam Cedar's pretty cool. Last show I said I was feeling pretty alone, because I was one of the only ones. I was actually not being never bite. That's on the left, but Vadim, my buddy Vadim, messaged me and said, "Nah, man, I'm on your side, and Sam Cedar's on your side." And I guess the serfs, even though the serfs kind of, they whitewashed you on head a little bit in a way that was dishonest, which kind of made me go, eh. But other than that, they're not never Biden, so that's good for them. They're on the right side of it. And Vosh, and he said a couple more. Who else did he say? Can't remember, but anyway, I guess I'm not so alone as I thought I was, so I appreciate him reaching out and telling me there are a few others out there that got my back. Lane Diggity, what's up, Lane Diggity? $5. What's up, Dusty? We have to continue to keep our feet on the neck of the busters. I know, right? I'm not going to let up. The election will be here before you know it. I mean, we'll be voting in just a few months, and so it's prime time right now that we do everything we can to get Trump out of office and not disenfranchise likely Biden voters not to vote for Biden, right? It's just crazy what they're doing, but, you know, it's what they did before. It's what I got shit on for so many years for claiming that they were doing, and they were doing it, and they even, like, admitted, some of them, that they were doing it, and now they're just doing it again, so... Breaking Bad 094 and 999. Thank you, Breaking Bad. I love when old mayonnaise tells young black people we don't know what struggle is. Yet these Karens cry for wearing a mask for 45 minutes. Come on. Yep. I heard that. That reminds me of what Biden said, the stupid thing Biden said, where he said that if you don't understand why you should vote for him over Trump, you're not actually black, which is a really stupid thing for him to say. Now, I understand where he's coming from. We're going to cover that a little bit later, but yep. Stupid Biden. Karen's going full sovereign citizen, shaking my head. I know, right? Karen's out of control. It says that it's not experiencing enough bandwidth to reach everybody. I hope that's not true. I hope it's... Does everybody seem to be getting the stream okay? If the stream is coming through okay, be sure to tell me in the chat, because it's saying that it's not for some reason, and that's upsetting me. But hopefully it is okay. Let's see here. Go back to the other chat, and you guys can tell me if it's coming through okay. I want to be down with Mr. Floof. Mr. Floof is a cutie boy. He's a cutie with the booty. Not that I'm into that, but, you know. Aren't vegetables cheaper than meat? Meat is usually subsidized pretty heavily, so a lot of times not. Give Mr. Floof a hug for me. All right, I will do. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's way ahead of you. Okay. No tongue in the mouth, please. I draw the line tongue in the mouth. Even though dog's mouth is supposed to be cleaner than human's mouth. All right, Mr. Floof, lay down. Sit. Sit, buddy. Cult of Dusty, if you move back to Colorado, I would walk your dogs for free. I would need so much money if I move back to Colorado. It is very, very expensive there. So, I am glad to not be there anymore, to be honest with you. Zelda Gigafan says, I'm going to need to see a doctor's note about the I can't wear a mask thing, Karen. Yep. Need a doctor's note, and I'm going to believe you, Karen. You full of shit. See right through you. And HS Ross, what's your base, Ross? $10. Appreciate that. I think COVIDiots are more indicative of the right-wing media bubble than privilege. It brainwashes the poor and working class, too. Also, support is weak, so some poor folks are very economically stressed. I understand that, but, like, it seems like it's almost entirely white folks. Maybe I'm wrong about that. And, like, even when I go to Walmart, like, black folks are taking the mask thing very seriously around here. Way more serious than white folks. Like, if you see a person not wearing a mask around here, it's almost always a white person. So, like, I don't know. That's just my own experience. Might not be like that everywhere. Stream is breaking every now and then. It says it's excellent now, so I guess it fixed itself. Hopefully it'll work itself out. Stupid internet. Stupid internet. All right, Jules Black, appreciate that. Everything is fine. Stream's okay. Cool. Amazing. All right, time to move on. Gonna talk about some Trump. Let me break out my high dollar graphics for Trump. Here we go. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's the president. Yeah. Amazing. Happy forever, always, never, no. Okay. So, Boom, here we go. In Texas, this priest died of coronavirus. They said he died of pneumonia, but he died of coronavirus. They just say that because they don't want to tell the truth. So anyway, they opened up the church again, and he got sick and died, and a bunch of his family members got sick and died, so they had to close the church down again. Same thing happened in Georgia. They opened the church up, and 2 weeks later they had to close it down again because the preacher and a bunch of his fucking family got coronavirus, spread it all over the place. Motherfucker's gonna die. So of course, our genius president goes public and he says churches are essential services, and he wants to rescind the order for the governors that they put in place to make churches not open, and say, nah, don't listen to fucking governors. They don't have the right to tell you that. I want to sign a declaration that make fucking churches goddamn essential businesses where you should be open all the time, which, you know, I'm sure that's going to be followed by making them pay taxes, right? Right? Because if they're essential, they should be paying taxes, right? But this is pandering at its finest. Trump don't give a shit. He going to get us all killed. Let's have a listen.
Disease control and prevention is issuing guidance for communities of faith. I want to thank Dr. Redfield and the CDC for their work on this matter, and all the other work they've been doing over the past, what now seems like a long period of time. Today, I'm identifying houses of worship, churches, synagogue, and mosques as essential places that provide essential services. Some governors have deemed liquor stores and abortion clinics as essential, but have left out churches and other houses of worship.
Yeah, for good reason. You know, if I could get liquor over the internet through live chat, I would go to the fucking liquor store. If I get an abortion through the internet, that would be scary because I don't have a uterus. But I'm just saying, if I could, I wouldn't fucking go to the abortion clinics. They can do all this via video chat. That's what the internet's for. They're not essential. You're going to get everybody killed. God damn it, Trump.
All right. So I'm correcting this injustice and calling houses of worship essential. I call upon governors to allow our churches and places of worship to open right now. If there's any question, they're going to have to call me, but they're not going to be successful in that call. These are places that hold our society together and keep our people united. The people are demanding to go to church and synagogue, go to their mosque.
Fuck them.
Many millions of Americans embrace worship as an essential part of life. The ministers, pastors, rabbis, imams, and other faith leaders will make sure that their congregations are safe as they gather and pray. I know them well.
How are they going to do that, motherfucker? No, they're not. It's already been proven they can't do that. It's already been proven. They've had to shut down so many churches they reopened. They're not going to keep them safe. People are going to die. He just doesn't give a shit, man.
They love their congregations.
Pandering motherfucker.
They love their people.
They love that
money. They don't
money.
want anything bad to happen to them or to
They want
anybody
that money.
else.
That's all it's fucking about, dude.
The governors need to do the right thing and allow these very important, essential places of faith to open right now.
Well, luckily, we have the 10th Amendment to the Constitution. I know Trump doesn't give a shit about the Constitution. We have the 10th Amendment, which keeps him from ordering states to do things that the Constitution doesn't directly give him power to do. So he really has no power whatsoever. He is just pandering to his base, trying to do everything he can to win. Like, I don't even think Trump wants to be president. I just think he's worried he's going to get arrested when it's all his crime comes out, when the next president gets in there. So he's just trying to hold that off as long as he possibly can. But he's terrified, folks. He's terrified you might get a chance to vote. That's the only way Republicans can win, if they suppress the vote. And so he's like, voting is an honor. No, voting is not an honor. Voting is a fucking right, motherfucker. And he's trying everything he can to make sure people can't mail in vote, because the more people vote, the less well the Republicans do. Listen to him.
Common sense would tell you that it's massive manipulation can take place. Massive.
What? He's no evidence of any of this. He's just saying it can take place. I'm not saying it does or it has or it will. I'm just saying it can. So he doesn't use this logic with anything else. Hey, you know, I'm not saying somebody will take an AR-15 and murder everybody with it, but they can. So let's ban it, right? He doesn't use this logic for anything else. So why is he using it here? Because he wants to suppress the vote, because they're frightened of the American people voting.
And you do. You have cases of fraudulent ballots where they actually print them and they give them to people to sign. Maybe the same person signs them with different writing, different pens. I don't know. There's a lot of things can happen.
I can.
No, if you can, you should go and vote. Voting is an honor. It shouldn't be something where they send you a pile of stuff and you send it back.
Why? Why? Why should it be that? Why should we be allowed to vote online? It should be as easy as it can possibly fucking be. We're in the middle of a goddamn pandemic. We should absolutely not be sending people to the fucking office to vote. God damn it.
I think that happens. A lot of people in certain districts, this is historically, a lot of people in certain districts don't ever get their ballot. They keep calling, where's my vote? Where's my ballot? Then election day passes and they forget about it. And that can happen in the
What stopped them from going to vote regularly then? This doesn't make any sense. Well, I couldn't vote by mail, so just fuck it. I'm not going to vote for all. That goes against completely what you're saying. You're saying everybody should be forced to go vote in person. Then if they don't get their fucking mail-in ballot, they'll just go in person, right? According to your own logic, you motherfucking idiot.
thousands. I'm not saying it does, but it can. It probably has.
I'm not saying I have any proof. I'm just trying to scare you, so it makes me want to suppress the vote. Look like something reasonable I'm doing. And here he is, illegally threatening a state to cut off funding for them, government funding, if they allow people to vote by mail. Just corruption right in your face all the time, full blast, folks.
Mail-in ballots is a lot of illegality.
No proof of whatsoever. I guess I'm going to skip past this because we got to go, but I've made my point about this. I want to show you what his press secretary said
Constitution,
about it.
Michigan, to vote.
A mail-in ballot months ago is voted. The president himself has voted just 2 months ago by a mail-in ballot. There are several Republican states that are also doing these mail-in applications for ballots, and so I'm confused. What is it that he thinks is illegal that's happening in Michigan? He doesn't really specify.
So first, with regard to the president doing a mail-in vote, the president is, after all, the president, which means he's here in Washington. He's unable to cast his vote down in Florida, his state of residence. So for him, that's why he had to do a mail-in vote.
It's okay if he doesn't.
He supports mail-in voting for a reason. When you have a reason that you are unable to be present, right now, we're very far from November 3rd. I'm glad that you have the prediction tool and you can tell us what will be happening on November 3rd, 2020. I certainly don't, nor does the president.
Yeah, he only supports it if there's a reason. There's a pandemic going on. Hey, who knows? November 3rd. Maybe there won't be a pandemic then. You don't know. So let's just go ahead and stop people from mail-in voting now and force them to go. And, we can't predict the future. Maybe it'll disappear. Well, maybe it won't. You just said you can't predict the future, so what if it doesn't? And you force people to go to vote who could have done mail-in voting, and you get a lot of people killed. Oh, well, as long as Trump wins again, that's all that matters, folks. Your lives mean nothing. Power is the only thing that matters to the people. And did it again, folks. He went to, I guess it was another mask company, without wearing a mask. And they asked him, why aren't you wearing a mask? And he's like, oh, I wore one earlier, but I didn't want you guys to see it. I don't want the press to see me wearing a mask. I don't want you guys to get the pleasure of seeing me wear a mask. He's such a fucking child.
Mr. President, there was a lot of interest about whether you would end up wearing a mask today. Yeah. Could you just take us through your thought process of why you decided not to wear a mask?
I had one on before. I wore one in this back area, but I didn't want to give the press the pleasure of seeing it. But no, where I had it.
I didn't want to get the press, but he just is so immature, folks. No, I couldn't be bothered to be a good leader, to set a good example for folks, because I thought it made me look weak if I wore a mask. I'd hate to set a good example for the rest of the country. Oh my God, how is this guy still in charge? I mean, these fucking lefties doing everything they fucking can to sink Biden and make sure Trump gets another 4 years. Like, sorry, they're crypto MAGA. Sorry, don't give a shit anymore. We need to start attacking these people. Like, if they want to believe they've been voter shamed, they ain't seen nothing yet, in my opinion. And if this would have been Joe Biden, this video would have 10 million views right now. Here's Trump forgetting the hydrochloroquine name, the thing he's been taking every single day, he says. But if Biden did exactly the same words Trump did, it will be never-ending coverage about his dementia.
Just so you understand, great studies came out of Italy on hydroxy. You know what I'm talking about, right? Right?
Hydroxy.
Great studies came out.
You know what I'm talking about. You know the thing, man. Remember when Biden said something very similar? It was all you fucking heard. Dementia, playing right into Republicans' hands. They're literally using the same exact talking points that these left-wingers are putting out there to attack Biden with. Like, you are, the people that are doing this, you crypto MAGAs, you are the allies of MAGAs. They've said it outright in private. Like I've said before, they have video, they have secret audio recordings they've released where they just admitted, yeah, you're helping us. And you are. And here's Trump, doesn't know what the fucking word per capita means, folks. Imagine if this were Biden.
How does it compare on a per capita basis? Obviously, the United States is much larger than a lot of these European countries. How does our testing compare per capita?
Sure. You want to do that?
So ask him how his testing prepares per capita. He lets the doctor answer first, and then he jumps in at the end to add this chestnut of wisdom here.
Together, we're really working to find them, and I think it's a unique challenge, and I think together we're really making progress.
And you know, when you say per capita, there's many per capitas. It's like per capita relative to what? But you can look at just about any category, and
there's lots of different per capitas. It means per capita relative to what? You don't know what the fucking word per capita means. Dude's a fucking moron. It's Tim Pool last week didn't know what the fuck it meant either. And then this cringy thing, god damn it, like the president's the cringiest motherfucker to ever live. Like literally, it's amazing that all these anti-SJWs don't make fun of Trump for everything he does. As much as they blew every cringy thing every leftist did out of proportion. He is such a fucking cringy ass boomer and just crickets about this motherfucker. Here he is. I know he didn't do this, but he retweeted it. Somebody superimposing his head over Bill Paxton, or is it Bill Pullman? Which is it? Paxton or Pullman? I get them confused. Pullman. I think Bill Paxton's dead. Rest in peace, F for Bill Paxton. And Bill Pullman's character and Independence Day. And it's not just that this is cringy. It's also all the other heads that they superimposed over the other actors in the movie. Let's look at a little bit of this.
Mankind, that word should have new meaning for all of us today. We can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in our common interest.
Cringe.
And you will once again be fighting for our freedom. Not from tyranny, oppression, or persecution.
Actually, I should probably mute that and skip ahead. But hey, look at all these heads they got over here. All these heads they pasted over, these cringe fuck shit. I muted it because they'll fucking copyright this shit. Look, John Hannity, listen to her. So goofy. Oh my god, they're so cringe! Everything about them is cringe all the time, forever, always cringe. Anyway, hope they don't fucking copyright my shit for that. God damn it. It's so hard to do a show like this with like 50 different topics because every show it's copyright. And so then Trump went out there and gave a shout out to Nazi sympathizer Henry Ford. Yeah, you know Henry Ford. Guy who never missed an opportunity to shit on Jews. Who was just straight fucking out anti-Semitic. And yeah, he's got good bloodlines, folks. Yeah, where have we heard that talk before? About bloodlines.
in our lifetimes, the company founded by a man named Henry Ford, good bloodlines, good bloodlines. If you believe in that stuff,
I don't.
You got good blood.
You got good blood.
They teamed up with the...
That's cool, cool, cool. Describing a Nazi sympathizer as having good blood. Nothing to see here, folks. Just the President of the United States. And I agree with Walter Shub. Don't anyone doubt for a second that whoever wrote Trump's speech saying Henry Ford had good bloodlines knew Henry Ford wrote a pamphlet called The International Jew, the World's Foremost Problem. This is a gaslit dog whistling this White House does. It's dark, scary stuff. It's exactly what they're doing. Just dog whistling right in your face and then have plausible deniability. Oh, we didn't know. Trump's just an idiot. He doesn't know what he's doing. Well, somebody fucking knows. And never forget, folks, the genius in the White House gave the most influential, uplifting speech. So genius, 16 years ago. A commencement speech that just fucking rallied everybody to the cause. Let's have a listen.
Never, ever give up. Don't give up. Don't allow it to happen. If there's a concrete wall in front of you, go through it, go over it, go around it, but get to the other side of that wall.
Yeah, that's definitely not cliche advice at all, right, folks? Never give up. Always try. Don't stop trying. Keep going. If they say no, you say yes. Do it harder. Yeah. So fucking cliche. And this video asks a very important question. Is Donald Trump a pedophile? I don't know. The answer may not surprise you. Let's have a look.
I want to start with a short video clip from 1992. In it, Donald Trump is heard making questionable comments about a young girl.
You're going up the escalator? I'm going to be dating her in 10 years. Can you believe it?
I have a deal with her. She's just 17 and she's doing great, Ivanka, and she made me promise or swear to her that I would never date a girl younger than her. So, however, as she grows older, the field is getting very limited.
Just imagine if there were tape out there of Biden saying any of this shit. Imagine how these lefties would be foaming out of the mouth, posting it every 10 seconds. There's just a double standard, it seems, when it comes to Trump with these people, and it's really strange to watch, folks. And it's really strange to see a lot of you support these people.
Yeah, I mean, the nerve of her. Now you can't go out with 16-year-olds.
I've known Paris Hilton from the time she's 12. You know, the first time I saw her, she walked into the room and said, who the hell is that?
Did you want to bang her?
Who the fuck does that? Who the fuck? A 12-year-old walks the room, like, who the hell is that 12-year-old? And keep in mind, folks, Trump has a credible rape accusation from a child that has sued him for rape. True story. I showed the video. I showed the clip of her. It's out there. You can watch it. Sounds real to me. So, yeah, Trump's a pedophile.
He is a very, well, at 12, I wasn't interested. I've never been into that.
Right.
Yeah.
But even at 12, you were kind of
No,
like,
but
wow,
I
she's
saw
hot.
her at 12. She was beautiful.
I remember putting my dress really quickly because I was like, oh my God, there's a man in here. That's them talking about your president.
The father's erect like the way he is. Right. You imagine the sex with this troubled... Yeah, you're probably right. She's probably deeply troubled and therefore great in bed. Out come the deeply troubled women. Yes. You know, deeply troubled. Right. They're always the best in bed.
A beautiful girl who was 17 or 18 applied to be a waitress. She's so beautiful. She's like a world-class beauty. And I said, let me ask you, do you have any experience? She goes, no, sir. I said, when did you start? You can work at my clinic anytime.
Just creepy as fuck. Yep, that's our president. Trump's your president. Yeah, let's not try everything we can to get this guy out of office. Nah, why? Why would we do that? And so that's all the Trump coverage right now. Now we're going to get into some Biden bullshit. So Biden was out there today, and he was doing an interview with Charlemagne the God, who apparently has a popular podcast. I'm assuming this guy's a rapper. I'm sorry, I don't know much about this dude. I apologize. But so I guess Biden went out there on his program to talk about his policies that'll affect black people. And for like 20 minutes, he lays out his policies about criminal reform that he's going to try to help black folks with. And he also has policies about how he's going to try to make four-year predominantly black colleges free. And he has an infrastructure program that's supposedly specifically targeting people in the black community in order to, you know, try to rise them up out of poverty and make the system a little bit more equal. So he's talking about this kind of stuff, and he does a pretty good job for most of the 20 minutes. But of course, that is not the clip any of you saw. None of you heard about his actual policies. None of you actually heard what he's doing for black people, are going to do for black people. He said something incredibly fucking stupid, and that's the 31-second clip they got clipped out, and it's been playing everywhere. That's been seen 6.1 million times. And this is stupid, folks. It is stupid. Let's hear him talk about it.
Well, you know, thanks so much. That's really our time. I apologize.
You can't do that to black media.
I can't do that to white media and black media because my wife has to go on at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Listen, you got to come see us when you come to New York, VP Biden.
I will.
It's a long way until November. We got more questions.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
It don't have nothing to do with Trump. It has to do with the fact I want something for my community.
Now, clearly, I know what he's saying. He said, if you haven't looked into it and seen that Trump has absolutely no policies that are going to help black people, and I have several policies, like my infrastructure policy, my school policy, my fixing of the criminal justice system that's aimed to help black folks. If you can't look at my policies and see that I'm much better in every way than Trump, you ain't black, which is a stupid fucking thing for him to say. He actually came out and apologized later, but I understand what he's saying, even though I understand how dumb that fucking thing is. So anyway, this was the excuse that everybody's using today. So I ain't voting for Biden. I don't care what he's done for black people or what he's going to do for black people or how much it'll help black people over Trump. He said this thing that was stupid, so that's it for you. That's how politics is played in this country, folks. A 10-second clip gets clipped out and the other 20 minutes don't. So I don't even fucking like Biden, but I have to point out how this political game is being played right now because it's sort of ridiculous, right? And Lacking Saint points out a very interesting point. he was talking to Jack Saint. He says, Biden's record is center-right. His current platform, assuming he is stuck 100%, would be center-left, and Bernie is so dim. So he's basically saying, a lot of people have been saying this, that basically Biden is just a Republican. He's more kind of to the right. But if you actually look at his voting records and look how all these organizations rate him, it doesn't appear that's true, does it? Like Alliance for Retired Americans, which is for retirees, gave him a 96% lifetime rating. American Civil Liberties Union, which is incredibly left-leaning, gave him 86%. Did I say right-leaning for this? This is left-leaning. American Conservative Union, which is a conservative organization, gave him 13% because he's not conservative. American Conservative Union gave him 12.67. I guess that's 2008. American Federation of Labor and Congressional Industry Organization, which is a left-wing organization, 86. Another left-wing organization, 86. Brady Campaign for Gun Laws, 96. Here's a conservative organization, gave him 22%. So straight across the board, the conservative organizations don't seem to think he's a conservative. Now, yes, you can cherry pick his voting record and find excuses to make this argument, but you actually look at the entirety of his voting record and how all these organizations in the years that he actually did this stuff, it was, in the time period he was doing this stuff, very left-leaning. Now, of course, we've moved further to the left than it was back in 1988 and 2008, in the last 20, 25 years and whatnot. So a lot of things that were left-leaning then aren't left-leaning now, but, like, you kind of have to judge it based on the time period, right? That's just the way it is. So, bad arguments, in my opinion, claiming that he has the voting record of a Republican, because he doesn't, right? It's just not true. And apparently his accuser, Terry, the one that accused him of sexually assaulting her, digitally penetrating her, apparently her lawyer has dropped her for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Apparently her lawyer was a Trump supporter, a guy who donated to the Trump campaigns. I don't know if they feel like they can't get any more use out of her, or I don't know if her story's falling apart. I don't really know why this is happening, but that came up in the news right before I went on the show today. So anyway, that's all my coverage of that stuff. Gonna stop and read the chat, and we'll get into some Chud Watch next. Biden should have said, historically, Republicans have treated people of color like animals and embraced institutional racism for almost 100 years. Yeah, he could have said anything else. He came out and apologized for saying that, and he said that he was just trying to be, I don't know, snarky or something like that, off the cuff, but it came out wrong, and it gave people an attempt or a piece of ammo to clip out and use against them, and he has to be more careful than that and understand how this is the way politics is being played currently. So that was racist. Yeah, that was racist. Can't tell black people they're not black because they don't look at the fucking policies and vote for you. That's real fucking stupid. And he'll get hit for that. And he should. Like, he should get hit for it, but it should also be, like, in the context of everything that's going on across the board. Pedophile in chief, Trump is suspect, Trump and Jesus are one of the same. Yeah, like Jeffrey Epstein had 27, I think, 17 different contact informations for Donald Trump. Like, they were close. But nobody talks about that very much. Jodie Foster reciting Eminem wasn't as cringe. I didn't even see that. Henry Ford, based Henry Ford. Yeah, it's so based. Henry Ford's based. Bill Pullman, better president than Trump. Like, anybody would be a better president than Trump, right? Well, maybe not George Bush Jr. Maybe George Bush Jr. will be worse. But hello from Croatia. What's up, dude? How you doing? All right, let me check the super chat. Chatty chat. Yeah, Trump never apologizes for anything. That's what they teach him. Don't ever apologize. Never apologize for anything. I forgot to hit that button. I always forget that. All right. What's up, buddy? I know, Daddy talking. It's all exciting. It's Daddy talking, and it's all exciting. I know, best day ever, huh, buddy? You get to be my star. All right, Lisa for True, $2. Call your governors to keep stay in place. Yep, make your voices heard. Light those lines up. Sex Pecan, $10. My grandma died last December. I'm sorry to hear that. And I got very suicidal. Don't kill yourself. I have so many videos I've made about this. Life is amazing. Just gotta, try to make your way through it. But I got through it and realized that I have much more to live for. I have you and the animals to take care of. I love you, Dusty. Yeah, I love you, Sex Pecan. There's so much good on this earth to live for, and so much happiness still to be had. And, experience is really the only thing that matters. So hang in there for as long as you can. Ain't that right, buddy? Mr. Flu said he loves you too. And you got to hang in there. All right, okay. All right, down a little bit. I can't read. Knocking my lights over. Okay, buddy. All right. Always interesting with animals. H.S. Ross, I think racial disparities among workers and wearing masks are due to white workers being the ones pondered to by the right. They are the ones the right tries to blame their problems on minorities. Yeah, I would be surprised that white folks are much more likely to be conservative. I think, all right, buddy, dude, chill. I think it's something right now like 83% of the black vote is going towards Biden and only 3% is going towards Trump. And there's actually like a 3% margin of error in the poll. So it could be like close to 0% for Trump, really. And so that makes sense that the conservatives are more likely to be white and therefore more likely to believe that it's a conspiracy to have to wear a mask and whatnot. Sounds good to me. Thank you, H.S. Ross. Appreciate that. All right, buddy, I know. It's kind of warm in here, ain't it? It's kind of warm, ain't it? All this loving you give me makes you hot and bothered, don't it, buddy? I know. I know he loves his daddy so much, don't you? Who's your favorite person in the world? Who is it? Is your daddy? Do you love your daddy? You love... Okay, baby. A little bit much. All right, sit over here by the side, buddy. Sit down. Sit right there. All right. Lisa for True. Trump can't override governors. I know he can't, but he can try, and he can, like, inspire armed terrorists to storm their Capitol buildings and intimidate them, which is exactly what they're trying to do. So, terrible. Resident $2 for all the cool cats. Cats, puppies. All right, appreciate that. Love you, Resident. Breaking Bad 094999. Thank you, Breaking Bad. Driver's license are an honor. Voting is a right. I know, right? Seriously. Next, he's going to be saying, breathing air is an honor. It's an honor that you get to breathe. Nope. Wrong, Trump. Victoria Cunningham, $5. This is because Mr. Floof is a great co-host. He is. He's a good lickety co-host, ain't you? Lickety, Mr. Floof. You're a good boy. You're a good boy that Daddy loves, but you're a little too much. I know. You're breathing in the microphone for everybody, ain't you? Nick Meisteris, $10. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate that. Another 4 years of Trump is sure to leave the union balkanized, but it is weakened federal government good or bad for the little people. Not having strong social safety nets is bad for the little people. You know, we need more of a Denmark-like system that takes care of their most vulnerable people. That's where the happy societies are, so we can learn from them. And Furby0101 says, I don't want to vote for Grunkle Joe, but I will have to. That said, we must all vote Democrat down the ticket as well. Yeah, like, nobody wants to vote for Joe, I don't think. I wish he'd drop out. That'd be great. Like, drop out tomorrow, Joe, but he ain't going to. So if there's, like, between him and Trump, this is as no-brainer as no-brainer gets, in my opinion. So thank you for the Super Chats. More Super Chats, please. We are going to go on the show. That dog is so cute. I know he is. He knows it, too. He got a bath right before coming. He got 2 baths. He got a double bath right before coming on the air, and he smells good. Smells like apple dishwashing soap, and he's a happy boy. He's so happy. You guys allow me to take really good care of these guys, and I really appreciate it. Lest you think I don't spoil these animals, here's your proof. Look how happy and fat and healthy this guy is. He's so fat, too. You can't see his body, but he a big old fat boy. He a big old fat boy, ain't you? Yeah. For a tiny dog, he's big, and he's solid. All right, you just ripped the earphone out of my ear. That's cool. I don't need that earphone. It was overridden. All right, get that Floof some water. I know, right? All right, buddy. Okay, buddy. Chill. He's like, so much love for you. All the love, Daddy. All the love. I'm all covered in Floof hair now. Completely covered from hair to toe in Floof hair. Okay. Yeah, hit the like button, folks. Be sure to smash that like button. Liking really helps the show to grow, since I'm no longer part of the algorithm for the most part. And also leave comments. Definitely leave comments for me, especially if you're watching this show on the recording and not live. But you can leave your comments in the chat, and I'll go back through the show's over and read all you guys' comments. So I'm listening to you guys. I'm trying to hear what you got to say. Okay, buddy. Like, you're pulling my earphones out. Okay. All right, buddy. Okay. Yeah. Okay, buddy. Yeah. All right. Okay. Chill. Enough. All right. Next up, let's continue on with the show, and I'll read your super chats when I come back. What time is it? 9:03. Got an hour to cover the rest of this shit. Gotta fly through as much of it as we can. Sargon of ACAD. Time for some Chud Watch. Let me break out my high-dollar graphic for the Chud Watch. Where you at, Chud Watch? Down here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Chud Watch. Talking about Chud Watch. We talk about Chuds, then make fun of them. Chud Watch. Yeah, go start out with some Sargon of ACAD. Imagine being in your 40s and still making videos where you're calling people faggots. Holy God, this dude is cringe. So this is a video from the Surfs. What's up, Surfs out there? I like the Surfs for the most part, even though I minorly disagree with them about some tiny things. Seems like a nice guy. I think there's 2 of them, but I never saw the other guy before. This is the only one of the Surfs I've ever seen. So anyway, here's Sargon, calling this guy a faggot, because Sargon's amazing.
And if we have someone as mainstream as PewDiePie normalizing these ideas, someone as mainstream as PewDiePie pushing forward that that every history book normalizes the idea of Nazis, you fucking faggot. Like, the History Channel is like the Nazi channel.
Anyway, you heard him say
Nazis, you fucking faggot.
You fucking faggot.
The History...
You fucking faggot. Even the History Channel normalizes Nazis, you fucking faggot. Like, good lord. So edgy! That's why I cringe at all these dirtbag leftists who think they have to be so edgy. Like, that's why Sargon does that, because he's trying to be edgy. You don't have to be edgy like that in order to get your opinion across. When you do that, all you're doing is you're attracting shitheads that who wants to be all fucking around them, right? Not I. Not I. And next up, the quartering. This dude always talking out of both sides of his fucking mouth. This guy's so scared. He's so scared to debate, folks. I'm not a debate channel. Me not debating is not me quivering. It's like some skateboarder challenging me to a skate-off. People with this take are shockingly unable to understand even the most basic context. Yeah, folks. Don't call me fucking coward for not debating. It's not cool to call me, a non-debate channel, a coward for not debating. And here he is. Like, this is literally a few minutes later. Or is that... No, this is before he said that, isn't it? No, this is 12 hours later. Time is hard. 12 hours later. This happened at 10:43 a.m. Yep, and this happens 10:11 p.m. So, and then he goes, he's talking to the Needle Drop, who is a music critic. His whole channel is about music criticism and not debate. Who was making fun of him. Holy fucking shit, the cringe of this video is astronomical. Making fun of the Courting's video about She-Ra. He's a grown-ass man obsessed with fucking She-Ra, because I guess they made a She-Ra cartoon with a little girl whose boobs aren't big enough for him. And that's the kind of thing that these anti-SJWs are making lots of money talking about. Because they're horrible always. He's like, imagine being you, the Needle Drop, who claims to be at the forefront of what's cool, calling someone cringe in 2020. What an amazing loser. Pop on my live stream, tough guy. Yeah, debate me. I mean, I know that your channel is not a debate channel, but come debate me, motherfucker. But you literally just said, people with this take are shockingly unable to understand even the most basic context. Starting to think you might be full of shit. Quartering. And here's another example. Quartering versus quartering. I really am struggling with keeping exclusively games running. That's his, I guess, his website or something. The monthly nut is nearly 15K and the website revenue is trash. I don't believe that the monthly nut on your fucking website is 15K, dude. No way in the world I believe that's true. If you're spending $50,000 on a website, that shit is doing a lot of fucking traffic. And you're making a lot of money off of it. There's no way. You're lying. But anyway, it was a website in a time where websites are dying. Do I continue to crowdfund it or admit defeat? Yeah, my website's dying, folks. My website's dying. And that doesn't mean that I'm doing anything wrong, though. It's just the way it is. But when it's somebody else's website, it's with a heavy heart that I must report that BuzzFeed is enduring another round of layoffs. Yeah, get woke, go broke, BuzzFeed. Yeah, I'm not going broke because I got woke. Doesn't apply to me, but anybody else, it's because you went woke. Yeah. Thoughts and prayers, BuzzFeed. So, hypocrite of the highest order, the quartering, always self-owning himself. And here's the Daily Wire. This is a Ben Shapiro's rag. This is the kind of amazing human individuals he has speaking for his organization. Apparently, Drag Queen Story Hour is a religion, y'all. Then why don't you support it? I thought religion was good. I thought religion was essential business.
And that's why I would say that Drag Queen Story Hour is the same kind of thing as a violation of separation of church and state. You know, just because progressivism is godless doesn't mean it isn't a religion. It is certainly a religion.
It absolutely does.
With its own supernatural beliefs.
Uh-huh.
In fact, the religion of progressivism has the most implausible supernatural belief of any religion on earth.
What's that?
In that they believe a man can magically turn into a woman by putting on a dress.
No, they don't believe a man can They believe that somebody can change their gender.
I'm not aware of...
See, no trans woman believes they're a cis woman. Okay? They don't believe that they can magically go back in time and change their birth sex organs to change. No one believes that. It's you people who don't understand the science behind it, don't understand what gender is, don't understand what HRT does to the body, don't understand any of this stuff, who are the actual science deniers. So, keep going.
Any religion that has a belief like that. And these drag queen story hours are like religious rituals for those in the religion.
Trans. That's another thing. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Never know anything that you're talking about ever, you fucking cretin.
And these drag queen story hours are like religious rituals for those in the religion of progressivism. It's it's not some. Now, if you want to do that in some private facility, then you can. Although, actually, even there, I would object to it. In fact, I think even there it should be illegal because it's sexual abuse, it's sexual grooming of children.
Even in the privacy of your own home, we should make it illegal for you to read stories to children. Yeah, this is the guy who hates big government, right? You definitely hate big authoritarian government, but I want to make sure there's a cop in your bedroom that you don't read a story to a child. Oh my God, such hypocrites all the time, all the time. Ain't that right, buddy? He's so happy. He's so happy. It's warm, huh, buddy? Go get you some water as soon as the show's over. And next, we're going to get to Elon Musk. Motherfuckers, Elon Musk has gone goddamn totally fucking mad. I told you it was happening. I told you it was coming. First, here he is. Cancel culture. Almost got 600,000 likes for this. Holy shit. So this is what happens to a lot of these people. This is all ego-based. First, they do something stupid. Like Elon Musk coming out and trying to convince people that the global pandemic of the coronavirus was no big deal. And then they take criticism for it like they should. They get shit on, right? And then their egos won't allow them to admit that they're wrong. Because that's what ego does. So ego's a hell of a fucking drug. And so they continuously get shit on by people that they perceive as being left-wing. So instead of owning up to their bullshit and admitting they're wrong, it pushes them to the right. Because they're like, oh my God, I'm not wrong. You guys are fucking canceling me. I'm canceled. Billionaire. Made fucking more billions of dollars during the goddamn pandemic, probably. No way this motherfucker's canceled in any way. Absolutely become more popular than he ever has been, richer than he ever has been, listened to more than he ever has been. But they got to play the victim, folks, instead of opening up and owning up to their mistakes. You guys are canceling me. And so it just pushes them more and more to the right, where because they can't own up to anything, they have to pretend like the people criticizing them are the ones that are wrong. And since generally the right doesn't give a shit how much of a piece of shit you are, they'll just accept anybody that fits into their binary worldview anyway. And so they go over there and they're like, well, yeah, I'm a fucking MAGA now. And here he is talking about the red pill. Oh, this is not it. But it's funny. Every time anybody says anything that might be slightly considered against the left, Dave Rubin is the ambulance chaser that's right there. Oh my God, let's chat. I will definitely give you a platform to show the left. Dude, come on, please come on, platform. You can show the left all you want to. I will agree with you. I will sit there and be like, I agree with everything you say. Come on. He's just so pathetic and sad. Like a fucking puppy. An ugly puppy, not a cute puppy like Mr. Floof. But here he is, Elon Musk. Take the red pill! Yeah, take the red pill, everybody! For those of you who don't know what the red pill is, the red pill is almost exclusively online used to talk about being enlightened towards right-wing politics. And of course, that's why Ivanka Trump jumped on this. Donald Trump's daughter, taken! Yeah, we're all taking the red pill around here because, you know, it's conservative politics. That's what he's telling folks. Get tons of likes. And then, of course, Lily Wachowski jumps on to say, fuck both of you! Queen Lily Wachowski. So if you don't know who Lily Wachowski is, she was I guess I don't know if is it dead naming someone to say Wachowski brothers? Like I don't know how to go about this. But you know the people that wrote The Matrix, back in that day they were called something else, but now her and her sister are both trans women. And they are the ones who wrote The Matrix and popularized the red pill imagery. So they're basically saying, like, fuck you both. It's not about conservative politics. It's about the opposite of that. Matrix has all kinds of trans imagery involved in it, whatnot. You go nibble on my hand, buddy. Go nibble on my hand a little bit. No, right? And this is a funny, okay, buddy, dude, chill. A funny take on it. So then she says, fuck both of you! And someone jumps in to make fun of her, I guess, for being an SJW. Yeah, they use the same pictures over and over again. They're going to use these pictures for 100 years from now. They're going to be using the same pictures of the same SJWs. They made millions of dollars off these pictures of these few left-wingers who they want to pretend like are a representative example of the majority of the left, because that's how they play the game. Even though, like, this person, they were right. They were right to be upset about Trump not winning the election, right? Trump has been horrible. Maybe people were right to cry about it and scream about it. Maybe that was the right reaction, but no. You're just an SJW, Lily Wachowski. And somebody says, you know that she's the woman who literally invented the term red pill, right? And this person said, I would be absolutely fascinated to see any evidence to back this claim up. Well, I want to Google it, motherfucker. Because she is. Her and her sister. They're the ones that made all this shit. And so it's hilarious that a bunch of transphobes and right-wing shitheads who are terrified of trans people have co-opted their imagery for their right-wing nonsense. And it's just a matter of time before Elon Musk puts on his MAGA hat and just goes full-on Donald Trump supporter. And why wouldn't he be? He's a fucking billionaire. You know? If you're a shithead billionaire, obviously you're going to be a Republican. Because that's who's on your side. That's who's literally in power to make sure you keep and continue to suck every dime you can out of the system. So, fuck Elon Musk and fuck all of you who continue to support Elon Musk. For shame. And here's my governor, Taint Reeves. Mr. Taint Reeves, genius Taint Reeves, who I will be challenging for the governorship in the coming years. So I guess he asked for a bunch of graduates to send their name in so he could do this pandering bullshit where he reads a bunch of graduate from Mississippi's name out loud. And they trolled him. Let's see if you can pick up the troll here, folks.
Gavin Christopher Davis, Grayson Doss, Harry Ashcraft.
Harry Asscrack! He has to stop on that one. Harry Asscrack. Did I just say that? Did I just say Harry Asscrack?
Harry Ashcraft.
Yeah, Simpsons. That is Simpsons gold right there, folks. That is what Bart Simpson would do. Hilarious. And folks, is it cringe to avoid disease? Look how fucking insecure these motherfuckers are. Paul Joseph Watt said, New York seems to have become the global leader in cringe. What the fuck is cringe about this? There's literally nothing cringe about this whatsoever. In fact, this looks awesome. You know, I've been to outdoor events like this, and everybody was just so close together. I would have loved for there to be circles where I had a little private space to be able to do stuff like this. This is how it should be always. And we're going to show some Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda, she's scared of the dog. Don't be scared of the dog, Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda. Baby, okay, all right, that didn't work. No, thank you. Do not hand me that cat again, please. Good God. That was terrifying. So, anyway, Paul Joseph Watson just a fucking asshole. And then, he's so funny. He just self-owns continuously. Are we all still supposed to be pretending the rainbow flag represents nothing more than LGBT acceptance? Yeah. You see, 80 years ago, Bayern had the Nazi logo on their corner flags. Today, they have an LGBT logo on their corner flag. So, Paul Joseph Watson like, yeah. Are they trying to hide the fact that this is about LGBT? We see right through you. We see right through you. We know what you're doing. You're doing this for LGBT acceptance. Yeah, they specifically said that. They replaced their normal corner flags with the rainbow color ones for their final match of the seasons, right? Why are they doing this? With this campaign together with our Queer Pass Bayern fan club, we want to send a clear signal for tolerance and diversity against racism and homophobia. So, no one's trying to hide it, dude. No one is trying to pretend that it doesn't represent LGBTQ acceptance. They're specifically saying it. Worst gotcha ever, Paul Joseph Watson. Might want to do a little bit more research next time. And here's another representative of Ben Shapiro's Daily Wire. Yeah, Ben Shapiro. Yeah, social swear. Yeah, right. Freaking out because he thinks that science, the word science, should be banned. Yeah, these people aren't authoritarian in any way, are they, folks?
We need a president who believes in science.
Amen.
Now, you know, we actually have a clause in our Constitution that prevents there being a religious test for people to hold office.
Uh-huh.
And the way that Joe Biden is talking about science, the way that the left is implementing science is religious. It's fundamentally religious. It's not based even on the premises of this very narrow understanding of natural science of the last few hundred.
Wouldn't that be good then? You guys are always pro-religion. I mean, Trump literally uses the White House podium as a bully pit for Christians to get up there and speak about God all the time. There's literally no separation of church and state with Donald Trump, and you guys don't say anything about it, but now you're going to claim science is a religion so that you can claim that we shouldn't have science anymore in this country. Holy fucking shit, y'all.
100 years, it isn't based on that. The way that they talk about it, the way that the LA County supervisor and everybody else, they say, we're going to reopen. Oh, magic crystal ball. We're going to reopen on July 4th so long as science and data tell us that it is okay.
Oh, no, not science and data, not listening to the experts and trying to do the best we can in a bad problem, even though we're not omniscient and don't exactly know what's going to happen. All we can do is look at the data and evidence and try to do the best we can. But no, it's magic religion, folks.
Yes, the almighty science and data are letting me know that exactly on July 4th, we're allowed to leave our homes again and have an economy and have a politics where we debate issues. Thank you. Praise be to you. Peace upon you, science and data. The science and data that bases international policy on a fourth grade boy's science project. A few phone calls that he made. Of course, sort of science and data that begins with a 14-year-old girl's experiment, 14-year-old girl's model, when the models turn out not to be so great. That's the science that we're talking about. I think we need to ban the word science. We can't use that word science anymore because it doesn't mean, it's not a useful word, because the way the left uses it is in a religious sense. The way the right uses it is in a modern scientific sense, you know, in that very narrow way of empirical inquiry and that sort of thing.
Yeah, we need to ban the word science, folks. Yeah, we don't like large government, but we definitely think government should be involved to silence people's speech that we don't like. But yeah, we're for free speech also. All of it. Right? All of it at the same time. Don't look behind the curtain, folks. There's nothing to see there. And what time is it? 40 minutes to go. And this is what they're doing, folks. They're literally talking about doing illegal things to win the election.
But we are
just outright saying it. And this is something even Trump said repeatedly. Like, he was blaming liberals for doing this. But here is people that represent him on Fox News outright admitting they are going to break the law to get Trump elected again.
But now, even though we don't like it, we don't want to, but we are forced to have to ballot harvest because it's the only way to win. So as long as we have a robust ballot harvesting operation come November, and I hate saying that because it's illegal in 49 states, I think Mike Garcia is in a good shape to hold on to that seat because it's traditionally a Republican seat.
Yeah, just outright saying it. We're going to harvest votes, folks. We're going to ballot harvest. It's illegal in 49 states, but as long as we robustly do it, we're going to win. So, yeah, who gives a shit? Saying the quiet part out loud again. And here's one from, oh, my God. Like, how is this not North Korea, folks? If this happened in North Korea, we would be making so much fun of them. But this is America. How would you grade President Trump's leadership in the nation's fight against the Wuhan virus? Superb, great, or very good? Like, I don't even know which one of these is better. I guess great is better than very good. I'm not sure. I'm sure superb is the best, right? But you only get 3 options, folks. Is Trump the sexiest man alive, the sexiest man to ever live, or the sexiest man in the universe? Gotta pick one, folks. Definitely not a banana republic, folks. Definitely not embarrassing in every possible goddamn way. And did you guys hear about this one? So there's this dipshit went on a shooting spree. I guess this was the day before yesterday. And went to a mall and shot 3 people. And he live streamed most of it. I'm not going to play the live stream, of course, because that's what he wants. And it was actually really fucking disturbing. He was just live streaming, talking to people as he was shooting them and telling them, society made me do this. Society's to blame for this. And let's listen. Basically, he's describing himself as an incel. It's another one of these 4chan women-hating incels that these right-wing chuds have been influencing online.
Your Honor, Mr. Hernandez, in his interview, expressed the desire and to commit mass casualty. He specifically was hoping to shoot at least 10 people. This was not a gun accidentally going off. This was Mr. Hernandez had the purpose of taking out his expressed anger at society, the feeling that he has been bullied, the feeling that women don't want him. He is a self-professed incel, which means he's involuntary or claims he's involuntarily celibate, and was deeply angered by this. In his interview specifically said that he was targeting couples. 2 of the individuals who are gunshot victims are in fact It appears they were a couple.
So anyway, folks, tell me again how violent Antifa is. Fucking incels have killed and shot more people than Antifa ever thought about. I can't even think of a single person in this country, at least, that Antifa has killed or shot. Yet these fucking 4chan incels murdering folks all over the place, shooting folks up. And I've been talking about it for years, folks. This toxic atmosphere that's created by these people definitely needs to be pushed back upon. And speaking of these fucking chuds, who is in charge of the Atheist Republic account? This is what the atheist community has become, folks. Should homosexuals and heterosexuals have equal rights? Why the fuck are you asking this question? Does this really need to be debated? That's like saying, hey, should we be allowed to own black people as slaves? Both sides, am I right? No, shut the fuck up, dude. Whoever's in charge of this shit should absolutely not be in charge of this anymore. This is not the first time I've seen them push this kind of bullshit over and over again. It's embarrassing. Atheist community is a fucking cesspool, dude. I can't bail out of that shit fast enough. I don't want any goddamn association with any of that stuff. And now we're gonna get into some real fucking cringe here, folks. Oh my god, this dude, like, MAGA life coach Brennan Dilley will not be wearing a mask because it's better to be dead than a fucking dork. Oh my god, dude, you are the biggest dork in the world. How do you live as this big of a dork and then think you're not a fucking dork? Look at you. Look at you. Good God.
Wear your fucking mask. Where's your mask, sir? Better to be safe than sorry. Better to be dead than a fucking dork. What? Yes.
I feel bad. This guy's going to kill himself. If he thinks it's better to be dead than a dork, this guy is a fucking goner. Because I've never seen a more dorky motherfucker in my life. Like, everything about you just screams pathetic fucking loser in every fucking way.
I mean that literally.
Yeah.
I'd rather die than look like a fucking idiot like you do right now.
Oh my god. You're going to kill yourself if that's the truth. Look how much, even without a mask would help you, dude. A mask would hide this double chin you have, this fucking goofy ass face that you have. A mask would do nothing for you but help. Sad, dude.
You weakling.
Yes, this
guy.
guy's
You don't need the mask.
This guy who's not worked out a day in his life. This guy who's never even seen a weight. Gonna call everybody else a weakling because they don't want to get your grandma killed.
Have a mask, take it off. There's something you can do with the mask, okay? This is what The Rock would have told you to do. You take the mask, you remove said mask.
Oh, this is gonna be so cringe.
You take your mask.
Oh god.
Turn that son of a bitch sideways, and you shove it straight up your candy ass.
Please
That's what you do with your mask.
Oh god.
Fucking ridiculous. The
Yes.
numbers aren't there. It's not real.
ridiculous.
It's bullshit. You're just a big pussy who wears a mask, wearing those fucking maxi.
Don't you want to be manly like this guy? Look how manly he is. Look at all the weights he lifts and all the pussy he slays. Definitely a man everybody like us wants to be a part of, right? Manly man. Wish I could be you for 5 minutes. All right, cats. Chill out. Real men have cats. That's what I think. And hero of the week goes to whoever tried to milkshake Gertz or Gates or however you pronounce this douchebag's name. Boom, got him. It's a slushy, but it counts. 1,000 points. Nail that motherfucker. Like throwing fruit at politicians is old as politics itself, so good to see. And talking about chuds, is there anybody any chuddier than fucking Papa John, dude? Let's look at his incredibly gaudy ass fucking house.
Papa John, welcome to my crib.
Ooh. Cringe. Let me lower that before it causes me problems.
With the clock, eagles go up several thousand feet.
Oh my god, think of how
They
much
made
money
all
he
the way
paid
down right before they hit the
for
earth.
something that gaudy. How much cash he laid down to look that
Eagles
stupid.
mating Clock spins 4 times an hour.
No wonder your wife left you. Don't you have another 50 pizzas to eat?
Okay.
Okay.
Off the main floor here is the library.
Like, I would not want to live in that house. That house looks uncomfortable as shit.
Footage. This is where I work, write letters.
Anyway, he doesn't even show in there. Just a douchebag. And Arizona, what is going on? You guys definitely could do better than this. Trump supporters are demanding to know if a Navajo congressman is here illegally. Oh, goddamn, y'all. Good goddamn. This is what it's come to, folks. Let that sink in for a moment. This is what it's come to. Nope. Deport him. Let's deport this guy back to where he came from. I'm sure he'd be like, yeah, I'll give my land back. Cool. I'm all for that. I will take my land back, you white motherfuckers. Damn it. And now I'm going to defend Shoe on Head a little bit, which is unlike me. But they made a database, and they've shut this database down now. I wouldn't even tell you about this database if it was still up. But it's only a matter of time before they resurrect this database. And the point of this database is to list all the popular women on the internet who have at some point in their past had a relationship with a black person, a black guy, and to mock them and anybody they date for the rest of their life because they had a relationship with a black guy. And it was one of the most racist websites I've ever fucking seen. I read the Shoe on Head section, and goddamn, it was so fucking terrible. Now, there are so many valid reasons to criticize Shoe on Head, and the fact that she had a black boyfriend before she dated Armored Skeptic is not one of them in any way whatsoever. So, like, I didn't know if I should talk about this or not, because a part of me wants to call it out, and then another part of me doesn't want to give it fuel or make them more popular. But since they shut it down, I thought I would talk to them about it. I thought I'd talk about it. But anyway, my tweet says, they've now created a growing database of white women who have dated a black man at any point in their past in order to publicly shame them for life. I predict this will cause interracial sex to rise by 5,000% as white women rush to get added to the coolest new list on the net. That's all that's going to fucking happen, dude. You're going to make this list cool as shit, because, like, who wouldn't want a right-wing douchebag site to list them and try to shame them? That's just cool as fuck. So, lots of women going to be going out there and having sex with black dudes all over the place to show you up, and I'm cool with it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Want to see the saddest video you'll see all week? I know Mr. Floof does. So, chud ass! All right, buddy. Dana White, president of the UFC, went on Sean Hannity's show to talk to him, because, you know, why wouldn't you if you're a fucking douchebag like Dana White is? And Sean Hannity decides to show him fight footage of Sean Hannity training, and it's the saddest shit. Let's have a look.
We can have something where we can find out right there at that moment if you have COVID-19.
Well, you can do that for everyone that works, all the fighters, all the trainers, all the ticket takers. That you could definitely do. All right, so my staff apparently sent you some of my training videos. I've been doing this now 7 years.
Oh, God.
And I do it 4 or 5 days. You're laughing. That's not a good sign if you're laughing at some of the videos.
I'm not laughing. I'm smiling. I love it. No, I love it. Listen, when I was growing up, your parents would put you in karate or taekwondo, and that's the martial art that people took.
Look,
this is the new martial art.
He's been doing this 7 years, and he still punches like this. Now, I'm not pretending I'm a tough guy, folks. I'm not a tough guy, but I'm definitely not going to put video out there of me pretending I'm a tough guy who's been training 7 years. If I can't even throw a basic punch,
people are training in all over the world. I think it's great that you do it. It's one of the best things you could do for yourself.
I've watched enough MMA to know this is not how you throw a fucking punch, okay? This is the saddest shit I've ever seen, Sean Hannity. No, goddammit, no. That's bad, and you should feel bad. Oh, my God. Cringe to death. Try not to cringe to death. Try to live, if at all possible. And, all right, I guess I'll take a little break here and continue with the chat watch in just a second. Read the chats. See what you guys have to say in this chat. What would they mock them like? You dated a black man. Yeah, they basically, I want to know if I want to say the name of the website, because it's not up anymore. But it was something to do with, like the Carfax, where you have to check out if your car has been in an accident before. It's basically a black person fax, or a black dating fax. That's not the name of it, but so you can check in on the woman you're dating to see if she's dated a black guy before, because if she has, then you don't want to date her. She should be shamed for life, and you could never get over it. If you've done that, you should be shamed forever and ever. It's just the most ridiculous racist. The whole thing was just really horrible. I'm glad they shut it down. Wait, go back to that fat guy. He looks like fat Adam Sandler, does he not? A little bit, chubby Adam Sandler. Before the Ford trip, Trump asked if they make medical equipment. He's dumb as shit. Yes, Trump is one of the dumbest people in the fucking world. No doubt about it. Let me check the other chat. Chat. UFC was dope time for BJ Penn and Liddell. Yeah, I love the UFC. I don't like Dana White. I think Dana White's a douchebag, and I think he mistreats the fighters and treats them like Vince McMahon treats wrestlers, which is fucking horrible. But I like the fighting part. Please stop, Colton Dustin. My brain can't take it anymore. Okay, I'm sorry. Don't let it seep out of your head. I apologize. And, big doors. Yep, big doors. Overcompensating. It's like MTV Cribs, but even stupider. Yep. Chud TV Cribs. Dusty, you told me 6 months ago you give $100 to milkshake you. I didn't forget, bro. Hey, come at me. Only if you find me in public. It has to be in public. It can't be at a family reunion or some shit. First person to milkshake me in public, $100 bill. It's on, motherfuckers. Bring it. And you know what happens? You know what's going to happen if you do that? I'm going to be shocked at first. I'll be like, what the fuck just happened? And I might be a little mad, just at first. And then I'm going to laugh because you got me. You got me. So what can I do except for laugh? Congratulate you and give you your fucking money. I'm a man of my word. You weakling, I'm starting the coronavirus. Yep, you definitely going to get the Rona. Corona, conservative remover. If it was only conservatives, I wouldn't have such a big problem with it. But how do I fight this guy for charity? He'd probably do it, the dumbass. Let you whoop his ass. Yo, Dusty and fellow comrades, what is the new? Everything's new all the time, always. Close to Dusty, you see the Tom Segura, Steven Seagal skit? No, I did not see that, sorry. Honestly, that website is just a lawsuit waiting to happen. It was had a Russian suffix on it, so I guess they put it in Russia so they couldn't get sued for some reason. But it's down now. UFC 249 gave me depression. I can't even remember who was on that. There's so many of them these days. They went on like a couple months without having one. Now they're having a bunch all the time. So, 100 big ones. Yep. I will go to my ATM and break it out for you. All right, let's read the super chats if I have any new super chats. Super chat. With you, greater than Biden v. Trump, but ain't black kind of bad. Yep. That is bad. Terrible thing to say. I know he was just trying to be, snarky or whatever. Trying to play Trump's game, but he shouldn't do that. Hopefully he'll learn his lesson and shut the fuck up. Sophia Christina Botha. What's up, Sophia? I don't claim to be a cis woman, nor would I know, right? Like, I've never heard any trans woman saying they were a cis woman like they're a trans woman. That's a type of woman. Like, it's so simple to understand, but they don't want to understand it. They want to play dumb so that they can be outraged by their stupidity. HS Ross, $10. I know it's crucial to fight the busters, and I thank you for doing it, but I wish we were on the left could be talking about something more interesting, like how to build a labor movement and local politics. Yeah, I wish we didn't have to fucking convince left-wing influencers not to help Trump get elected. I mean, goddamn, I don't want to be spending my time on that bullshit. It's ridiculous. It makes me mad. But I don't see how I'm going to not do it. Somebody's got to be fucking talking about this shit. Somebody's got to be talking about it a lot, because we need to use social pressure to combat these people, in my opinion. Sophia Christina Botha. Elon, who still? Elon Hustle? I don't understand that comment, but that one went over my head. Sorry, but thank you for $2. Space Ghost Martian, $5. Hey, Dusty. Hey, Space Ghost. Been a fan of you since you went against the so-called septic community and a now libertarian socialist. By the way, Sargon is so cringe. Yes, Sargon is very fucking cringe. Don't know what you mean by libertarian socialist. Depends on what you mean by that. I'm libertarian in certain ways, like I think drugs should be legal and all that good shit, but I'm not for like free markets, totally free laissez-faire capitalism. That seems like a bad idea. So it depends on what you mean by that. And but appreciate that. Thank you for $5. And Jake Jonas gonna be $4.99 that I can't see because this stupid fucking bullshit doesn't work. Dusty, I'll milkshake you and give you a huge hug and smoke a J with you. Sounds good. Come find me. Walmart is the best chance you're gonna have at it. So you guys see me at Walmart? Better find a milkshake, motherfuckers. Get on it. Alright. That's all good. What flavor of milkshake would you prefer to be doused with? I prefer chocolate. That'd be my favorite. Something with a little flavor. Maybe strawberry. Strawberry's good too. Can lick it off my shirt afterwards. Okay. Dusty, what do you think of 3 Arrows videos? I think Dan Arrows does really good videos. I don't have a problem with Dan Arrows. I think maybe the community should spread the money around a little more than it does. I think funneling so much money to a few top content creators does less good than funneling that money to a larger range of people who are in the lower spectrum of the economy, because it allows them to fund work and allows us to amplify a lot of smaller voices instead of just a few big ones. I think that'd be better. And it would be a chance for us to put our money where our mouth is and actually fight these class problems with our own actions. But other than that, he does good videos. All right, let me continue on with the show. For real, that dog's a star. I know that dog's cute as shit. More super chats for Floof. Ain't that right, Mr. Floof? You want super chats? Yeah, motherfucker, super chat. All right, let's continue on with the show. Got another 20 minutes. Plenty of shit. Hard to believe this is real life, folks. Sometimes real life is stranger than parody. This is real life video footage of the local news station. I don't know where this is fucking at, but let's watch it. Oh, God. It's already great. It's already amazing. 100% these are Trump supporters. I just know they are. Trust me. 6.4 million views. Let's have a look.
After several weeks of being stuck inside, thousands have flocked here to Bolivar Peninsula to make the most of their time while out.
Been in quarantine, and like I need to get out and party. Woo!
Go Toppers Jeep Weekend.
What's better than beach and a few drinks and Jeeps? Man, getting better than that.
In full swing at beaches on Bolivar Peninsula. This event comes at a time where beaches across the state are reopening following the coronavirus pandemic. And beachgoers like Chelsea Collier are still taking precautions to stay safe.
Wash them hands for 20 seconds and keep them clean with the Germ-X. Totally.
At last year's Go Topless event, chaos erupted. About 80 people were arrested. 6 people were taken to the hospital. But this go-round, the Galveston County Sheriff's Office has enlisted the help of 40 DPS troopers.
Come down, have a good time. You have a good time, there's no issues. But when you start acting silly, like the sheriff said on the previous interview, we've got a jail that's got a whole lot of empty holes.
The sheriff's office have made at least 63 arrests so far in connection to Jeep Weekend. As for the enforcement of social distancing, they say it's challenging to enforce.
I mean, you can.
Yes.
It's not possible to do that on this beach with the amount of people that we have here.
They don't give a shit.
It's just...
Like your grandma.
The additional presence of law enforcement has been a welcoming sight for beachgoers, given the history of this event.
Law enforcement's definitely made their visitability and made people chill out and not be as crazy. The cops are doing their job as long as they don't be mean to people who are actually being innocent. Then I'm all gravy, baby.
And if you missed out on today's festivities, you can come out tomorrow. Like the Galveston County Sheriff's Office says, act responsible while having fun. Reporting here.
All right, anyway. Gonna get your grandma killed, but it's fine. They're having fun. And woo, beer. It's all beer, folks. And Donald Trump's son, the dumber of the two, which is really fucking saying something, went on Fox News and basically said, yeah, the coronavirus is basically a hoax. The day after the election, everybody's gonna stop talking about it. You know, 100,000 people are dead. There's like how many thousands dying every day. But yeah, it's gonna completely end, folks. It's just a hoax to scare you into not letting Donald Trump win.
76 days, to be exact, away. And listen, Biden loves this. Biden can't go out on stage without making some horrible blunder. I mean, even from his basement, he's making awful gaffes every single day. So his campaign's thrilled that he's not going out there.
Stop it right here. See, those of you on the left who are continuously cropping out these 10 seconds, 20 seconds of Joe Biden videos where he fucks up, instead of, you know, showing the good parts, the 30 minutes where he speaks pretty eloquently, you are absolutely allies with the right wing and the Trump administration. They are following your fucking lead on all of this, and you are helping them. And if you want to help them, fine, do it. But don't fucking complain that people are vote shedding you when they point out the stupid shit you're doing. Own it! Don't be a fucking weasel. Own that shit. You are their best friends right now. You're going to help this fascist get elected again. Congratulations, fuckos.
I think they're taking away Donald Trump's greatest tool, which is being able to go into an arena and fill it with 50,000 people every single time, right? So they will, and you watch, they'll milk it every single day between now and November 3rd. And guess what? After November 3rd, coronavirus will magically all of a sudden go away and disappear, and everybody will be able to reopen. They're trying to deprive him of his greatest asset, which is the fact that the American people love him.
Yeah, the American people love him, folks. 30% of the country voted him in. He actually lost by 3 million votes. But it's all a hoax, folks. The day after the election, everything will reopen back up. Everybody will be fine. Nobody's going to die from coronavirus anymore. Definitely all the time. Hooray. And, oh, God, it's hard to believe this is the #1 cable news network in the country. This is what we're putting out there. And, but I guess it's not that surprising because this is the kind of country we live in. Yeah. I got a swastika on my mask. Am I edgy yet? Am I edgy? I'm just doing it ironically, folks. Kek. Free Kekistan. Kek. These fucking motherfuckers. Multiple incidents. Report of grocery store shoppers wearing KKK hoods and Nazi swastika masks this month. 2 incidents in San Diego, suburb Santee. You're all right, buddy. You're hitting the microphone. Including Dustin Hart, a.k.a. Dusty Shekel. That's not me, folks. And a woman wearing neo-Nazi honkler. Yep, see Pepe. It's honkler. It's Pepe, folks. Imagine all the fucking skeptics that spread the goddamn Pepe stuff all over the place. Cringe as fuck. But yeah, let's just whitewash their backgrounds with them having to actually do anything to make amends or own up to it. Why would we expect anybody to have to make amends and right the wrongs they have caused? Nah, it doesn't work like that. Let's just fucking give them solved by interviews and help them whitewash their past. That's what I vote. And oh shit, this is a old tweet from the Okie Boomer girl, who's massively famous now because Okie Boomer, but you know that cute girl, she hot. That girl hot as shit. But anyway, they uploaded, they unearthed. All right, buddy. All right, chill. They unearthed this old tweet she made where it seems like she doesn't tip people. Cancel immediately. She's like, get an actual job that pays minimum wage. I'm not giving you handouts that they feel entitled to because they brought me one drink and my plate. That's your job, motherfucker. Don't expect a tip from me. I ain't tipping you. Oh no, okay, Boomer girl, don't do it. Anybody who is nice to you but not nice to the waiter is not a good person. But I'm really not trying to cancel her for this. I'm just putting this up there because it's funny and people made it go viral. And next up, should watch. Michigan sheriff claims barber who defied stay-at-home order is a little version of Rosa Parks. That's right, folks, aren't they? This is basically a civil rights issue. Isn't that what Rosa Parks did? She basically went and got a haircut. It's the same thing, folks. Heroes. We could be heroes for just one day. And here's some sad news, folks. This one made me sad. There's actually 2 different videos of 2 different instances of this happening where black delivery drivers are being harassed, I guess, for doing their jobs while being black. And this is the worst of the 2. This one really made me sad. Let me play it for you.
Make things easier.
It was none of your business. I'm going out. That's where I'm going.
Home appliance and furniture delivery driver Travis Miller
got me blocked in, so I can't leave.
Trapped inside the Ashford Hills neighborhood Monday after finishing up a delivery.
My name's David Stewart. I don't care what your name is. Get out the way.
About 30 minutes in, another homeowner joining Stewart.
Hey, all we want to know is why you're in here and who gave you the gate code. That's all we need to know.
Miller, not wanting to share his customers' personal information, waiting while the 2 claimed they were calling the police. About an hour later,
they must have contacted the customer. The customer came around and they just spoke for a minute and he moved out the way.
An emotional Miller calling the police himself.
He said that he called the cops back and let them know that everything was clear, but I didn't want to leave and have it seem like I was trying to flee the scene or anything like that.
Miller talking to News 4 over the phone Wednesday.
I don't know what prompted him to, or know what had been happening in that neighborhood for him to respond the way he did.
His Facebook clip quickly going viral. Many, including Miller, feeling these actions were racially motivated.
Yeah, they're racially motivated.
We tried calling Stewart.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
But the only number we could find for him was disconnected. We stopped by his house, too. No answer.
It made me sad, that guy just choking up, being harassed for no fucking reason, just doing his job, and how it hurt him. Because he knows why. He knows he's fucking out there trying to earn a living for his family, and he's still a second-class citizen in the goddamn country he's paying taxes in. I can understand the frustration. This upsets me. Anyway, then it happened again to a different guy, and here's that video.
But you didn't have to come out there cussing me like that, like I'm some child. I ain't no little boy. I'm no little boy. I'll wait till the police come.
He's just trying to deliver packages for FedEx. And the guy comes up there and starts cussing him.
I got you. Right there.
I got
That's
you,
where
bro.
his power at right there. That's your power. That's his power. That's where your power at right there.
Where you going?
Man, I ain't finna waste my time with you. You got my information. You got my information. They'll find me. They'll find me. You need to get your glasses back on. Yeah, I thought you were gonna whoop my ass too.
Got threatened to whoop his ass. He says, I thought you were gonna wait for the cops. Yeah, I thought you was gonna whoop my ass too. That's a hell of a comeback. This guy handled it better, but then they fired him over this, goddammit. They fired him because he uploaded a video showing the customer harassing him. Update, FedEx called and told me to take down this video and fired both of us today. I'm reposting this video because people like him, doesn't matter white or any race, should never disrespect essential workers, putting their lives in jeopardy, especially with COVID-19. Hell yeah. And so boycott FedEx was going around. They should be boycotted, in my opinion. Fuck these motherfuckers for firing this guy. This guy behaved normally, like you should behave when somebody accosts you like that. It's ridiculous. We got to do better as a country than this, folks. If you're not mad, you should get mad. It should anger you, and it should hurt your feelings. It should make you tear up when you see people abused. And people was asking me if I did this. Apparently, the First Pentecostal Church up the road here in Holly Springs, Mississippi, was torched for continuing to hold services during quarantine. The arsonist spray painted on the parking lot. Bet you stay at home now, hypocrites. 0% chance. This is actually a liberal that did this, in my opinion. Maybe a less than 1% chance. For one thing, liberals can spell. I'm guessing they burned this down for the insurance money, or it was either that or some like member of the church who heard that they were struggling financially who did this and want to blame it on the left. I would bet my left nut almost on that. So I guess we'll see what happens. See if they figure out who did it. But I have my doubts. Skeptical Dusty is skeptical. And I just want to say, fuck Tony Hawk. God damn it. Fucking look at this motherfucker. Look at him. 48 years old. Landed a 900 at 48. Like, just, would you dial it back a little bit, you fucking asshole? Like, I'm 45. I have to groan to get up to go to the goddamn bathroom. What are you doing to us? This is like the smart Indian kid ruining the curve for everybody. When I was in school, I'd make like an 80. And the smart Indian girl would make 100. Ruining the curve, what you doing to us? Just quit it. How are we supposed to compete with this? This badass motherfucker who's been a badass all his life. Even his name is awesome. Tony Hawk. Fucking born with that name and to be that bad of an ass. Just hate you. Hate everything about you, fucking sexy ass Tony Hawk. And next up, this one from Warrior Cop. So this got uploaded. Apparently, this is Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez posting a picture of her after a workout. Looking good, Jennifer Lopez, but I can't help but see something in the background. Let's zoom up on that and see what that is. She kidnapped Joe Rogan! No! No, Jennifer Lopez! Why you kidnapped Joe Rogan? No! Somebody help Joe Rogan! They gonna hold him ransom for $100 million apparently, and he got it. Don't let him tell you he ain't got it. But anyway, I guess that's the TV in the background. I don't know what the fuck's going on at Jennifer Lopez's place. But somebody want to do a welfare check on Joe Rogan. I'm just saying. Ain't that right, Mr. Flute? Welfare check on Joe Rogan. What time is it? 8 minutes. We're going to roll through this. I might do all my material tonight. And they need to do more study on this to prove this is true or not, folks. But I, for one, am just going to say right off the bat, 100% true. Early results suggest marijuana reduces the virus's pathway into the body. The component blocking the ACE2 pathway is low in strains that you get you high. CBD strains are more effective. Hell yeah! I can tell you for goddamn first-hand research that this is true, folks. I've been smoking weed every goddamn day, and as far as I know, I haven't got the coronavirus. So, proof! Smoke them if you got them. Smoke pan every day, as the drunken peasants used to say. And, all right, now it's time for some palate cleansers. Now we're time for the palate cleanser show. Part of the show, hell yeah. Let me do some high-dollar graphics. High-dollar graphics on the palate cleansers. Palate cleansers, because this show is depressing as shit. So don't kill yourself. Here's some cute animals to send you off on. Palate cleansers, yeah. Just wrote that on top of my head. I know you can't believe it. But this is exactly what would happen if I try to get my dog one of these agility training tubes just to play with. Exactly what they fucking do. Just want to rip it and pull it. That is not how that works, doggies. They're all so happy. I'm like, yeah, we're doing it right. We're supposed to rip this thing to pieces, right? We're supposed to get dragged on this like a sled and bite it? Yeah, totally. Nailed it. You cute little puppy motherfuckers. Yes, you are. Not as cute as my floof, though, are they, buddy? Not as cute as the floofy floof. And, folks, stop sending me this. I I know what you did last summer. Fucking nothing. You didn't do nothing. You was on quarantine at home. Fucking sitting in your house watching Netflix. Don't lie. Worst horror movie ever. And it's pretty funny, folks. Did you guys see this one? This one went viral a couple weeks ago. It's like the harder they try to make the left look bad, the cooler they make them look. Apparently, this is the modern campus. Let's look what we got going on here. We got the Karl Marx fountain. That looks pretty cool. I got burkas and thongs. Hey, free weed, 420. Yeah, free lube and condoms. Sign me the fuck up. Tofu burgers, yeah. It's the cuck zone. Hell yeah. You want your girlfriend to get fucked by some big dick black dude. They got you covered in the cuck zone. And events, interfaith orgy. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Except for the interfaith part. Create your own pronouns party. I am he, him, daddy. Very simple. Freshman formal theme free speech. Yeah, free speech zones. College of Grievance Studies. Smashing the patriarchy. So all of this looks awesome. All right, dude. You gonna help me finish the show without freaking out a little bit? All right, let's chill. Let's chill. Let me finish it up. Anyway, the more I look at it, the more I love this college. Sign me the fuck up. They got anarchy, radical feminist praxis. Hell yeah. How do I go to this fucking university? Next up. Oh yeah, somebody sent me this. I didn't even know about this. All right, buddy, pull my headphones out. But according to this website I've never heard of in my entire life called Ranker.com, I am the 351st greatest atheist of all time. Hell yeah, look at that shit. It's your boy Dusty, and all I gotta say is suck it, Dark Matter and TJ Kirk, who came in 353 and 354 on this fucking webpage. Owned by Dusty. My little weak ass. Ha ha. Next up. Look at this dog just jumping out the fucking window and cruising on like it didn't do anything. Boom! Out the second story window. He's like, yep, I meant to do that. Seems fine. Cute little fuck. Flying his ass off. And last but not least, me when I finally get released from quarantine. Oh, look at him. He made him a horsey friend. So cute. Ain't that cute, Mr. Floof? Yeah, you still cuter, but they cute too. He's his bestest friend. He's with the horsies. They all so cute. Oh, he's so excited. He's the same color as I am. He's just a big dog? Are you a doggy like me? Yeah, no, he's not. No, he's not. Anyway, that's all my material, folks. Hope you enjoyed that. Let me finish up by reading some chats. Let's see what the chat has to say. New messages. It would be hilarious seeing the Christians choosing between death and smoking devil's lettuce. They definitely probably would be Christians if they smoke more weed. Weed definitely helps you not to be a Christian because it kind of gives you a different view of the world. So they should try it. Can someone make a virus that relies on the cure being weed? I'm on it! At least I'll be a guinea pig for testing if weed cures the virus. So smoke weed every day. It cures the COVID. Couldn't agree more. Dusty's probably going to stare down people who happen to be having a milkshake. Yeah, I'm not really many places that had milkshakes, so I'm going to be surprised if I see milkshakes, but I got my eyes on you, motherfucker. I'm watching you. I always feel like somebody's watching me. I got no privacy. Whoa. And let me see what you guys have to say. Dogs know to be gentle. Yep, dogs are the shit, man. Much better than humans in every way. You beat TJ Kirk? I know. I haven't looked at the website today, though. I'm probably below TJ Kirk because I put it on my Twitter. And so no doubt his fans wouldn't vote for him over me because he's way more popular than I am. So he's probably above me now. But we'll pretend like I'm not. You could play someone to render some pre-made intros for your custom words for you really cheap, probably. I could, but do I need to do that? Aren't my graphics already fucking amazing as they are? And plus, each time I get to sing a new horrible song for you guys. So it's all amazing. Wow, Dusty, that's offensive. What part's offensive? You'll have to be more specific. Silly Dusty being jealous of people saying staying in shape like Tony Hawk. Shit, fuck Tony Hawk. I don't care how good. I used to be like 20 years old, ripped as shit. I still couldn't do that even when I was in good shape. So, yeah, dollar back assholes is all I'm saying. It's Mississippi. You know it ain't a leftist they use that as an excuse. I know. I don't believe that for a fucking minute. Burn their own shit down. Dusty, you probably dead on with that insurance claim. I know, right? Tony Hawk is still the man. I know. He's too good to be true. Goddamn Tony Hawk. Spelling bee winner. I know. Silly FedEx. Yeah, fuck FedEx. Love that driver. I know he had a cool ass attitude. Got to give it to him. Honestly, I feel bad for Sean Hannity. His trainer obviously isn't giving him proper guidance or proper form. Yeah, it's like when Elvis became a black belt after like one session of karate. He's like, here's your white belt. And he was like, hi-ya! And they're like, here's your black belt. You got it, King. You're amazing. And let me finish up by reading the super chat. Super chatty chat chat. Boom. All right. Be licking the shake off you. I know. I make sure I have Mr. Floof with me. He can lick me clean because I'm nasty like that. Proto $2. Hello, Eric's talking points of the Busters. Sad. I know, right? They sound exactly the same as the new Never Biden Bernie Busters people. Like you're all allies together. That's why I call you Crypto Magas, because you are Crypto Magas. Own up to it. Don't be fucking weasels. Dustin, much love to you, bro, and much love for everyone in the chat. Have a great weekend, bro. Appreciate it, Jake Jonas. We have the greatest live audience on YouTube, and it may not be the biggest. We may not have just gangbusters ratings on this show, but god damn it, do we have a good crew, and I love you guys so much. You guys make this show so fun to do. HS Ross, $10 Canadian. Oh yes, please keep fighting the busters. Just if you see any stories about unions or strikes or good state and local politicians people should be excited to support, please signal boost them if you can. That's a great idea, man. I will try harder to talk about the good people out there who are doing the right things and try to make the positive social change with their actions. So if you guys see any of that stuff, be sure to send it to me on Twitter at CultOfDusty1, CultOfDusty1, CultOfDusty1. EOMan Scode, $84, $5. FedEx Ground, or who fired those men? FedEx Ground is contracted and not the same as FedEx Express. I believe FedEx Express offered them a position. All right, good to know. I did not know that. Thank you for the correction on that. So I guess boycott FedEx Ground. Fuck those motherfuckers. FedEx Express, pretty cool. And Tyler D sent me something, but I can't see it. So let me go over here and see if I can find it. So stupid, you two, stupid. All right, dude. That's tongue kissing. That is a no-no for me. Tyler D was happy to see you go your own way and debunk the anti-HCW community. Now that you are back on track and informing irresponsible or impressionable minds, what do you do to stay humble and crowded to keep your ego in check? The best thing I know to keep your ego in check is acid. I haven't done acid in a while, though, but I did it a lot when I was in Denver, and hopefully that destroyed a lot of my ego. But I don't know. I just have to keep reminding myself how stupid I am. And I keep, like, fucking up my words doing this show because it's hard to do live shows. So, yeah. I know how... I guess basically I'm just a hairless monkey, pretty much, is the way I see myself. So as long as I keep reminding myself of that, it keeps me grounded. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Tyler D. And, Dust Buddies, I killed it tonight. Yep, all my Dust Buddies out there, I love you so much. Thank you for a great show. Thank you, Victoria Cunningham. I appreciate that. And Mr. Floof loves you all. Mr. Floof appreciates all the love and all the support. It says back here that it's not sending frames very good, so hopefully it is. Hopefully you guys can still see this. As always, you guys want to support the show, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Patreon.com/Codcast. $1 or $2, $5, whatever you can afford. It all adds up. It all goes to good cause. We do great here with it. Mr. Floof, you want to come say goodbye? Mr. Floof, come here. Come say goodbye to him. Come on. Dogs are a lot better than cats. They'll actually come to you when you call them. Come on, Mr. Floof. They say goodbye to everybody. They say goodbye. Thank you, guys. We love you. I will be back on Monday for another episode of Progressive Talk Live. I will see you guys then. As always, Logic. Fuck yes. Logic, Mr. Floof. Good night, everybody. Love you guys. Later.